say something about your intro?
That's why I hit record when he started.
I was just Dateline. You know what? No, now you guys set me up for it. It's a failure, you know? Like,
It's okay. It's okay. Here.
welcome to Dateline. That was pretty much the stick of it.
But you had a deeper voice.
I did. I'm sorry.
It
Like,
was
I'm,
glorious.
But do you see the difference though between before you knew about the camera and then after?
Yeah, now I can hear myself a lot, so that's
But
why.
it's nice though, the hearing, because you don't have, because it limits the time that you're not gonna hear what someone said, and that way we hear everything.
Okay.
Much nice. Can I have a beer?
Yes.
Sit back,
Warm.
relax.
Nice.
This is not an ad.
It's not.
But if you were wondering,
But if you're wondering where these came from,
What are those?
this is Haterade,
Okay.
and it's
I didn't know this was a real thing.
It's a real thing. Yeah.
Haterade.
And it's a
And
delicious.
you work there, right?
I do.
Oh, that's cool. So
I work there. I do this. I do that. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. But no, seriously. The Haterade, it's good.
It
Sour
is
ale. I told them I was coming to a nice podcast with some lovely people, and they're like, "Hey, take some beers." That was it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
How do you feel
nice.
about it?
It's not too.
No, it's good. It's good. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
fruity.
I like the.
But not too. It's not sweet either.
No.
Anyway, thanks for having me here, guys.
Oh, dude, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
It's
When he said that you were coming on, I'm
it's-
like, oh, perfect. He's hilarious.
I feel like this was established from the moment you invited me. But yeah, I'm glad this is finally coming through. Like, even this happened.
Yeah, because when we went to the canoe thing, I
Kayaking down Peace River.
yeah.
That was
Oh.
magical. That was like legit magical. Anyway,
With all the little, I don't know what was flying through the air, but all
I
those,
have no idea, but that was
It
magical.
looked like Pocahontas.
Yeah. I felt very one with the earth. You know, I was just like in tune with myself.
I guess it's important though to be outside. This is one of the things that I love most about Florida, because I grew up outside. I grew up in the woods. I grew up. I was making maple syrup with my dad, and now I get to work here, and then I can be outside most of the time.
You know what? Can we go back to this maple syrup thing?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
What do you mean?
Like, tell me about this like majestic forest. You know, let's talk about you, okay? Like, you're a mystery. You know, everyone comes here, they tell them about themselves. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about the man. Can we talk about? You know, let's just go back to you. Let's talk about your life and and how you start off in a maple farm and what does it entail? What does it entail? Sorry.
Well, I grew up on one because my dad was making it when I was a kid. When I was a kid, he was one of the biggest producer of maple syrup in Quebec.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah. So that was I literally grew up on my first word was tractor.
What's that word?
It's the farming tractor. Like
No,
the
I
John
understand,
Deere.
but what is the first word? Is that the same in French?
Yeah,
Yeah, tractor.
tractor.
That's so not sexy.
Yeah, and tracteur.
What about lumberjack? Is that the same in French? How would you say?
Bûcheron.
Oof.
Bûcheron. Yeah.
It sounds more masculine this way.
Yeah, that does.
Bûcheron. Well,
Be sure.
my grandfather was one.
Well,
Family.
thanks for having me. I'm a little high. And now this beer is hitting. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm feeling good. So we'll see how this goes. Are we supposed to talk about those things? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a little high. No one else in this room is high but
No,
me.
I'm a little high too, but this is why it's fun because this is one of the things that I told you earlier that I would love for us to be able to smoke in the studio and be comfortable. If we want to do that, if we want to smoke a cigar, if we want to smoke a cigarette, that's the point. I want
Whatever the guest wants.
exactly the feel that I want this whole thing to have is just us in the living room before we got here.
All right.
Or
'Cause,
garage with cars.
Yeah, or in the garage with cars, or on a horse. Do you horseback or no?
I've horsebacked before, but I don't think I can do it again.
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, get ready. You're doing it again with
Wait,
us.
whoa.
On the way here, I messaged Victor and I told him that we were going to go horseback riding to the Everglades.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm down
And I
for
thought
that.
going for a few days would be really cool. I thought you
Yeah.
guys would be down to do
Yes.
something
Okay,
like
great. But I'll go back to the horses. I haven't ridden a horse in probably 30 years.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like 36. I probably rode a horse when I was like a kid. And I rode a horse, you
that.
know.
Like a pony?
Yeah.
So it was a pony.
Yeah, like, and a guy takes you around, like he draws the horse around.
Close enough. You'll be fine.
So yeah,
My-
what level of?
So my first time was with her,
Okay.
and it was in Mexico when we went to Puerto Vallarta, and
It was so intense.
it was
and
amazing.
Even for, I'm not an expert horseback rider, but I try to ride whenever I travel, and I took him, it was like a 5-hour ride through the Mexican landscape.
Like I feel like you're very like you're good at this stuff. You know, like
Way
you're good at the
crazier than
whole
me.
I'm outdoor,
Yeah,
hear
okay.
me roar, you know, kind of thing.
Look at this on top of the mountain.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
It was amazing. So that was the first time I rode the horse, and it was funny because she was all nervous because it was the first time, and it was 5 hours, and I told her, trust me, babe, I've been a cowboy all my life.
Oh okay.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
I always wanted to do that. Always wanted to do that.
Such a sordid past you have. That you know? Sounds too good to be true.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. How do you think this is going?
How do you think this is going? Let's talk about it. Let's air this out right now.
Not too bad, not too bad.
We argued about bed frame yesterday.
Oh, okay.
We didn't argue that much,
We
but
don't argue. It was like, hey, we should do this, and you were like, hey, no, we shouldn't. And
Can we
that's-
let's talk about this bed frame.
well, I don't. Yeah, it's fine. We can talk about the bed frame, because for me, okay. So I never liked furniture that much.
Okay.
I pay for them,
Okay.
right? Because I was very broke before, still a little bit, but this is fine. And I never wanted to spend the money on the furniture. I
Okay.
enjoy them, but my pain in spending money is more than the joy that I gain from the furniture.
So are
he
you
has a
like
problem spending money on furniture.
Well, let's even get to the other point. Are you like a bed on the mattress kind of floor kind of guy still? Is that what's going on? Like- How old are you?
31.
Oh yeah, bro. No, come on.
Thank you.
You set me up for that one. I'm sorry.
And I'm like, Oliver, we need to get
Yeah,
that
come on,
money."
bro. Even that's coming from like if you like trust me, I pushed that for a while. Like I'm actually kind of still that guy too. Like but you gotta cover it. You know, like it's no.
But it's, yeah, okay. But this is my second home too. The
Okay.
first one, I do have a bed
A
frame,
friend.
a bed frame. But yeah, this is something that we've been putting off because I had one, but she didn't like it.
Sorry.
And then that was almost a year ago, and we
Well, we had our two places. Like you had your place, I had mine, and then
Yeah.
obviously
And then we
everything
ended
just
up-
happened really fast, and we moved. Like all of our furniture
Oh.
and stuff didn't fit, and then
well, I was very
And here
very
we are.
lucky because I met her 3 weeks after moving to Florida.
When you start the sentence like that, like I was very lucky to meet her. Like she's just oh, that's good though. That's
I was very lucky because 2 months and then one rebound and I scooped it. I don't. Hopefully, she's never rebounding again.
Ooh, this is getting juicy, guys.
No, of course, because yeah, it's going great, and I'm the most happy I've ever.
Well, we've
ever
already
been.
talked about the 5 kids apparently too, which apparently to you guys is all good.
a small army.
A small army.
So-
I
yeah,
like
well,
that.
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 5.
I think you should only have 5 girls though, and you can have like a female basketball team. And that's a very,
That's the problem.
what?
Well, yeah, I've always thought I would be unlucky and I would get all girls because I'd like to have boys
Okay.
because then we can train together
Okay.
and then we could have a little army.
That sounds like too much testosterone in one house. Like just. How are you?
But
How are you?
the motorcycles, the cars, the playing in the dirt, the camping, like there's so many
Yeah, of course, but you can still
Yeah.
do that. I don't
So
know.
many things.
Yeah.
And then when you have boys, also it's free help outside, because if you have this is what my dad did. So.
Yeah, but you know what? It's shitty work. It's not great labor.
No,
You guys
that's
are-
not true. I was doing a lot of good work. At first, he made me. The first thing that I did was I was cleaning the pan. Because so how it works, right? So for the maple syrup, how you make the maple syrup is well. So first of all, there's the trees, the maple, and then so you need to get all of the trees connected to your main the center thing. So think of it as a highway, and then you have the main tubes, right? They're like PVC tubes or plastic tubes or whatever. And then the big one is they're bigger like this, and then you have small one, and then you have the smaller one that connects all of the trees together.
Okay.
So, like highways. And
Okay.
think-
Wow, that sounds actually more complicated than I thought it was. Okay.
No. It's actually dumb proof.
Yeah, yeah.
I did it. The perfect. If I can explain, everybody can understand. So it's like this, right? So you have the
wow.
main, because when you have
Thank you, by the way. Wow,
yeah, this is way better.
Visual.
Yo,
Yeah.
can I just please just for a second, because this setup you guys have is incredible. It's so nice. You guys did such a good job. I love it.
It's taken a lot of.
It's a lot
trial
of
and
work, and
error.
Khalid
It's
is
a great studio.
it's a great
Let
studio.
me tell
Yeah.
you this: if you're fighting over your bed frame and nothing about the studio, then you guys are doing fine. Okay, just know that it's not that big of a problem. You're solid.
But so how it works with the maple syrup thing? So if you have the bucket, right? That's the old method. You had you had a bucket on each of the trees, and then they would go. They would go with at first they did it with horses. So they had the sled on at the back of horses, and then they would collect all of those small pin, right? Small bin, and put it in a big one, and then bring back the water and boil the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you boil the water because to what? That's another process, just to what burn.
Okay, so because the way the maple water works is that
It's very sexual.
it's a
Fail.
little bit. Well, basically yeah, basically you pierce the
This is
tree,
very sexual,
and then
ma'am,
you
I'm
and then
sorry.
you put one of those things. It's I don't it's a chalumeau that we called it, a chalumeau. Anyway, and so the maple goes in the tubes, and all of the tubes are connected to the main cabin, and there's a vacuum that brings the water to the main cabin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's by vacuum that you bring the water. So it's way easier. You don't have to collect each tree. Then you can have bigger operation.
This just adds to the just your life being amazing kind of quote that I made earlier.
Well, this is
I just see you running it through maple trees as a young child, all white.
This was a great time. I got to work with my dad for the first 20 years of my life.
Nice.
And that was amazing. Yeah, we and because this is how I paid for my school, because I was working and I was coming back on when I didn't have class. When I was in Quebec City, that was close enough so I could do it. But when I moved to college, I couldn't do it anymore.
That actually looks really good. The ice cream, like ice with the maple syrup.
Yeah. So when this is called tir d'érable. I don't know what it is in English. Sorry. So what it is you boil maple syrup and you put it on ice or on the snow, and then it kind of like does some gel, and some maple syrup gel that it does. It's very good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very good, but a lot of sugar in those.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I want to go to Canada.
So how it works with when you get the maple water to the main camp, you put that into reverse osmosis, because you want to get the concentration of sugar in the water. You want to get that higher.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to get that higher, because then that's what's gonna do is that you shorten the time that you have to boil the water to make it turn into syrup.
Okay, and so how does this come back to me riding a horse in the Everglades? What happened there? Like, why are you guys trying to distract me of this other information you threw at me earlier?
I think you asked about his life.
Okay, sorry. The ADHD
And you
kicked
read,
in for me.
you rode ponies.
You rode ponies.
Okay, listen, I got this. I can ride a horse. I'm
Of
a man.
course.
I can get this.
I think you got this. So the life
That's why I go
goal.
into this
But
reading.
dude, the life goal would be to know all of the place in the Everglades because we've ridden the horse.
So the
There's
Everglades is
so
scary,
much.
though. It's actually very scary. Like,
It seems like a cool place.
it is very cool in a car
Look
or
at
in an
look at
airboat.
this. Look at this. Look at how nice that would be.
I got you, but is this like
Just
a...
imagine, dude.
who-
One of the I think the best feeling in my life is when I'm riding this horse and I'm going like full on with the horse.
Okay, but we have like a guide? Or is it just us?
Sure.
That's what we were
Uh,
talking about. Was maybe we get a guide.
Yeah.
Because I don't know the forest, like the
Yeah, exactly.
swamp area.
I
that
think
well.
that's a great idea, and I'm in.
Okay. Got it. This is a requirement.
Just because I don't trust us by ourselves out there with gators and shit like that.
No, that's okay.
No,
A guide is
maybe.
a
A
cool
good- it's a
thing to
good
have,
idea.
Yeah.
especially at first.
I don't think I'm gonna just borrow a horse. I think there's like rules against that. Just like a
No.
horse being borrowed.
No, there's just certain parts of the land I think that you wouldn't be able to go on, but
Yeah.
I like this. Are you guys talking
Maybe
to
you
Victor
can-
behind my back? What's going on over here? You guys
She
just
did.
planning shit? Oh, okay. I like
well, because
that.
he told me you guys were in the Everglades, and then I was upset because we didn't get to go with you.
Yeah.
So then I messaged him personally.
Okay.
and I was
Oh,
like,
okay. Wow, I didn't know about this. You
on the way
confronted
here,
him?
I did. I was like, oh, that's nice. If you need company next time.
Oh, real cool. Thanks for the invite.
And then I told him about the horseback riding, and I said
okay,
this would be
yeah,
fun
yeah.
if we went.
So yeah, that all started. So I wanted to go out to location scouting.
Okay.
I had this big bug up my ass about going to the Everglades. Am I? Is that okay? You still
Oh,
hear
bring
me?
the mic
Okay,
closer
sorry.
to you. Yeah, like this. Bring it even closer so we can hear you.
Okay.
And that great. Yeah.
Hello.
See, it's
Hello.
much better.
Welcome to Dateline. Oh wait. Oh, it's
Got it.
yeah. There you go.
That's it.
I was being sexy about it, right?
Yes,
No.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, I'm
very
warming up now, guys. I'm getting comfortable. I'm getting ready. Okay, it's gonna happen. So yeah, we went there because so I'm a photographer. I have a pop-up. I work at this amazing brewery, J. Wakefield. Did that not sponsor us? But maybe it should. You know, maybe
They
figure
can.
something- Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I have this idea. I've had this. I wanted to go to the Everglades for a very long time. I mean, not wanted to go to the Everglades. It's like as a photographer, there's like areas you go to all the time, like the beach, studio. You know, like depending on what you do, like it's the same places, and like nobody uses the Everglades. You know, and there's very little stuff shot out there.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's like this bug up my ass to have like a kind of like a big shoot out there. I want like rent like an airboat and like do all these things. So anyway, but in very me fashion, it's taken me a very long time. It's like
I think your timing is impeccable.
oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Because if you don't know yet,
Mhm.
Whitney is a big fan of the Everglades.
Okay, I like this. I like this is going. Warm me
got
up a
you.
little bit. Yeah, okay, I got you.
I'll take
Now
you
I
out
know
there.
why I'm here. It's like the door's locked.
Perfect. We got him.
It's like, oh shit.
We trapped about
Yeah.
That's why.
Look at that window. Like, can I make it? 5 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. So anyway, I don't know. I'm like in a weird place as an artist. You know, like. I'm trying to figure out. I'm just like, you know, just in a weird place. That's all I gotta say about that.
It's cool
Like
that you
a-
describe
like a-
yourself as an artist.
I am an artist. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
100% artist. Like, and if anything, my mood swings are able to tell you people that I'm an artist. But yeah,
Do you mean like a creative block? Is that what you mean? By
I
like
feel
creative-
no.
Or you want something that's really exciting,
Yes, yeah. Like no, you know, I feel like
something different.
yeah. For example, I showed my book to an agency. This was years ago, but this is
Okay.
kind of like when it started, you know. And she was like, "Damn, you go to the beach a lot," and I was like, "Yeah, I mean that's it." But like, and then she's like, any comment? And like any comments, you know? And she's like, "Get out of the beach," you know what I mean? So like, and that kind of like stuck with me, and then like that made me diversify a little bit. But so with the Everglades,
In your photography career,
yeah, exactly, yeah. But so with the Everglades, like no one shoots out there, and I've been seeing
I
like
know.
these beautiful landscapes out there. Like, but the more you get into it, it's like you have to be basically this much in mud, you know? Worry about gators, snakes, like.
It'll be fine.
Do you know? Do you know
You
who
just get
Clyde
a-
Butcher is?
Yes, I love Clyde Butcher, but
Oh,
so
did you go to his gallery? While you
I
guys were out
have,
there?
I have, I
Okay.
have. Fun story about that. When you go there and you grab the free magazines, they're not free, and they'll chase you out of the museum gallery.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't know who Clyde Butcher is, he's a fucking amazing photographer. All he does is pretty much shoot landscapes and mostly the Everglades, all in
Yeah.
black and
Yeah,
white.
he's focused on.
Fucking
Mostly the
incredible.
Everglade. Yeah.
He's also 1,000 years old. He's like
And
he's
still going out
he's
there,
still
right?
going. Yeah. But he's pretty up there. Like, but so that's the point. Like this old. He's like probably like early 90s. I'm gonna guess.
Look at this.
Yeah. But there you go. So
With a
he's like.
large format. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I think he shoots
No, that's large.
digital. He shoots digital now.
I
But
hope
he's-
we have the ability to show on the edit the screen.
I'll shoot.
That would be Put,
Yeah. That'd be nice. Cause
Just imagine a beautiful. Wait, right here.
But yeah.
Anyway, so he does this amazing work. So I was like, I want to do something like that, but I want to do something like with like, I usually do like just a little bit of fashion, women's wear, like women's fashion. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's what came. So now I have this bug on my ass, like I said. But again, it's taken me in my fashion. Like I go out there, I look around, I don't find anything.
I could show you a few spots.
That'd be awesome.
Because I've been out there more photographing too. I told Oliver I wanted to
Yeah.
shoot more out there,
Yeah.
not for women's fashion, but
Yeah.
landscapes.
But either way, like I want to do landscapes too. Like why not? Like just whatever. That's what, like Victor. Shout out to Victor Quintana, who we've been mentioning already. We went out there yesterday. And he's got like this Leica he's got, and he's like so into it.
Yeah.
And I'm just out there like, it's hot. Like this doesn't look good. Like, but I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put something. And he's just like enjoying himself. He's like getting these like crazy amazing shots that I would never even look at. He sees a snake, he's just like, oh. And I was like, this fucking guy's so creative. I fucking hate him. Like, but he's amazing.
How does it work though? Like knowing what to shoot.
Well, with me, so okay, like now I'm trying to get into this like a kind of a bigger production style, I would say.
Really?
Like, yeah, I'm trying
Why?
to
You have the rechargeable camera. Brought those, and then you're
this is
going
my-
into more production, and
this is my-
you're using one of those.
yeah, this is my
Yeah,
Cam
that's
Snap. It's my little stupid camera. See if we get that camera. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, this is me being lazy. This is just being like,
Really?
what? Yeah. But I love having like a moment. I have a memory. And everyone loves being part of something,
So you
like-
don't like to take the photos with your phone.
I do. I don't know. I'm having a relationship with that too. It's complicated. It's complicated.
I see. I agree with you.
Yeah.
See, I'm less. Lately, I want to go back a little bit more towards the analog driving shift, going outside, less technology a little bit. Do you feel this way at all, or no?
Yes and no. I feel analog is too expensive, bro. Like rolls of film, 4.5, like
Yeah.
like you can't get away with a lot of stuff. But like with my digital, like my camera, I love it. But now it's like it's weird because like it's only she's only for special occasions. You know what I'm saying? Like I only bring her out for like like that's where I'm at. I don't know.
So okay, so then you value the photos taken with this one more than the one with your phone.
Yeah. But then the problem about that is that no one else does. You know what I mean? Like it's always like
I disagree.
You think so?
I disagree.
I feel like a lot of people don't see the difference. And like, hey, I'll shoot with my phone. I'll shoot with my camera.
Look, I'll give you the example.
Let's hear it.
You took a photo before we got here.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
I was in the studio.
No. Before, downstairs, the Wolf of Wall Street photo.
Oh yes, yeah.
You didn't take it with this camera.
I did not.
You took it with your
Yeah,
phone.
yeah, that's true. But because you know why? It's a saved memory, but it's saved to for information. It's like something that I'm not gonna like kind of put out to the world, if that makes sense. Like I want to make something more beautiful out there. But so anyway, going back to that.
Yeah.
I feel like I've kind of just plateaued in a certain way of where I'm shooting. And so like I want to get into something different. So now I'm trying to throw more like ambiance, styling, like all kinds of things into it to like make it bigger. The problem with that, it's like I'm learning to basically kind of be like a leader. You know what I mean? Like because you have so many heads involved
When
that.
you're directing.
Yeah. So and that's why I'm like.
Oh, is it because yeah, Joey talked about this too. Because when he goes to the big production, he has a whole crew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, but Joey's fucking a Goliath. You know what I mean? Like,
Is he though?
fuck yeah, fuck yeah. He's awesome. Yeah, especially for
No,
like just a
he's
photo comedian in like South Florida.
No,
like,
he's amazing.
He's
I love
amazing.
that dude. And it's so cool because I met Chris first, and we did the podcast with Chris.
Chris is also another fucking just
I know.
like fucking titan. You know what I mean? Like they're both like master.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like they're both fucking incredible, and like and just like hang out. It's like what the fuck.
Yeah, no, the guys are awesome. I'm so grateful. I followed the advice of my broker.
Look at you, you're like mingling with like great elbows over
No,
here.
but look, he said to go get this headshot that I would pay $500 or no, it's three something. I think it's not that bad for the photo. He did an amazing job. Wow, I've never seen a great this is the best photo that is ever taken of me.
Is it
by
the one
far.
that you have on your Instagram? Using it for everything, huh?
Yeah.
You're getting your money's worth out of that picture, huh?
I use it everywhere. No, it's well worth.
But the thing is, with Chris, like, fucking, yeah, dude, his, like, I don't know how, it's so crazy because it's so simple yet so complicated.
He got me out of there in like 8 minutes.
I bet.
8 minutes. He put me there, made me pay him $350. 8 minutes, it was done, and boom.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was so easy to because he puts you there, boom. He has this whole thing with all of the lights, and then you center in between, bam.
I love that.
Can you imagine he does? He can stack a few in an hour because he is 15 minutes appointment.
Yeah. There's somebody else. I don't know their name. I forgot. But they were. They're in a Wynwood. They're in a building in Wynwood somewhere.
Okay.
We're having a photo shoot underneath it. And this guy, and he would have people come in every like 15 minutes, like, and you can tell because they were lost, and be like, hey, and they would see us shooting, and they'd be like, is this the head? And we're like, no, you gotta go upstairs. Like, we knew already what building apartment he was in, but dude, he had people coming in like every like 30 minutes, like, and I was like, that's money.
Damn,
It's crazy. It's money. It's crazy. Some stuff that like just it can really expand to. You know what I mean? Like when you have a bread and butter like that, they're solid. You know, it's crazy.
It's very nice for them to be able to do what they like and be able to monetize it in a way.
I'm glad, like, you know, that's how it is. You know, he led to all of this. Now we're all friends.
I know,
We can all
I know
hold hands.
exactly. It's the coolest thing because Joey invited us to the canoe trip.
Yeah.
Then I met you. Then we talked shit for the whole weekend.
The whole weekend.
It was amazing. And
That's what got us here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that got us here. Actually.
I know.
And that is Chris.
I know. Shout outs to Chris wherever you are. R.I.P. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. He's alive and well. He's actually a great dude. I like that I'm the test bunny for this. You know,
Open.
I don't know if it means that I'm like not cute enough that close up, like get some distraction going on, but I like it. I appreciate it.
No, I think it's nicer. I'd like to change the
into
color
it.
of those actually.
I'm
Maybe
really
green or blue or whatever. Maybe something else. Cause the all black is it's a little dark. I think. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you should get like a neon sign behind you.
Yeah. Maybe like this one.
You know, also about your podcast symbol, is that like AI? What is up with that?
It's the AI. Yeah, it's the AI. So you remember I think 2-3 years ago, the Sensa app that was very, very popular.
Okay.
And everyone made their headshot in AI. So I did a bunch of them back then. And then when I was looking for a logo for the podcast, I was scrolling through my photo because I was trying to use Canva to make something, and then it was not that good, but it was a try. She handled the rest after.
I love it.
But I found this photo in the AI one that I've made, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And I hated everyone after that.
It's like, this is it.
All right, just this one. All right, I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I hated everyone after that. So
Okay, so I need to no. Okay, but just so you know, because I'm sorry, I'm a little. When are we doing this Everglades horseback thing? When's this happening?
Well, I think we need to. So we met a guide. I think, or end of last year,
a
but
year
we
ago.
couldn't get a hold of him. And
This isn't like a vengeance trip with you where you're like, they didn't fucking invite me to the Everglades yesterday. I'm gonna fucking leave them there.
I know my way around the swamp.
Have you seen the video of the guy? I'm sorry. Have
It's
you,
okay. Go.
have you seen the guy of the video eating cheesecake in the Everglades in the middle of the night?
No.
Dude,
Wait, what?
Google this.
there's a I don't know if it's like a I don't know if it's like a video on YouTube, but it's like a TikTok or a meme or
Really?
whatever. You know? Yeah, it's like a reel, whatever you want to call it. And it's like a guy going through the Everglades, like booking it in an airboat, you know. And then he's like, "What the fuck?" And then he stops, and it's a guy eating cheesecake. Yeah, that one. In the middle. Of the,
What?
yeah, and he's eating cheesecake in the middle of the Everglades, and then like it's like, "What the fuck?" And the guy just like, and just runs away. And I'm like, "Is that real?" I don't know if that's real or not, but yeah, just don't make that happen to me. is what I'm
Eating
getting at.
cheesecake in the Everglades.
Yeah, this one, the second one next to. Yeah, that one. Look at,
Florida,
yeah.
Florida man chose down on cheesecake.
I don't know if you can see the video.
No way.
Now
Yeah.
we will go horseback riding, and we'll make sure to have cheesecake as
But
well.
just don't fuck. No, that's dude.
No way. Can you play the video?
Yeah, play it. You can't hear, but he basically is like, "What the fuck?" And the guy sees him and just runs away. Look,
He's
look.
Gotta love Florida.
Oh fuck,
Why is it always in Florida?
dude. I know.
It's the best
I
state.
know.
It is the best state though. It's the best state. It's the fucking wild here.
It's weird here.
It's the It's but I love it though.
I like it too.
I like the and I love the Everglades too. I didn't know it was because Miami's Florida is not Miami.
Yeah. I mean, Miami's not Florida. I mean, Miami's not part of Florida.
No, Miami is the different place.
Miami's weird.
Yeah.
Miami's a very weird place. Miami's just, I don't know, it's just like this weird combination of things that I don't even know. It should be like in separate territory, but just to say, you know what I mean? Like, or like, you know, you hear about like in the West, like people would come into town. It was just like an area. It wasn't even called a town. It wasn't called a city. It was just called an area. It was just like prostitutes and gold miners, you know, like, and they would just come in. And there's no law, you know, like that's what Florida, that's what Miami should be. Like, people come here, they do cocaine, you know what I mean? They get a felony and they go home, you know what I mean? Like,
How
you twerk in a cop car. That's what
maybe
you do.
maybe that would work though.
Maybe.
All
yeah.
of the coke is already here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, you know how Oklahoma has like that strip above Texas?
Yeah. We
They-
saw yeah.
Lawless.
You've heard about that, right? That's
Yeah.
that maybe should be that. You know what I mean? Like,
That place was not it was not owned by any state in somewhere in the 1800s.
yeah, exactly.
And the crazy thing is like it was literally the lawless land.
Yeah,
All of those
yeah.
fucking thing you just said that was there.
That's Miami though already. Like, that's already Miami. No one knows how to fucking drive. You don't even have a driver's license. You know what I mean? Like, you can bribe a cop if you want to. Everyone has a baggie on them. You know, like
Well,
some
they
kind
did
of vice or pill.
Grand Theft Auto Miami Vice.
I know.
That's literally it.
That's
It's-
it.
Well, minus the killing though. The killing we don't need the killing. That
No,
much.
but that still happens too. You just don't see it. I saw a dead guy the other day, actually.
What?
Straight up.
What?
In the
I know that was so
Everglades,
nonchalant. No. I'm like around the corner from my house. Like,
What?
Yeah, I was driving. I was driving to the bank. I was depositing something, you know. Busy as fuck. It was on 17th. Yeah, and there was just a cop car, another cop car, and then a blanket, and I can see like a Nike. You know what I mean? Like, I can
Ugh.
see like a shoe. Like, yeah. I was like, oh, cool.
Then I
Yeah,
saw one too.
Yeah. And honestly, I wasn't even surprised. I was like, fucking just another like a dead guy, dude. That's like the last thing I need to see. Miami's been getting weird though since like COVID. I feel like Miami's like had this like change, you know?
think
like,
so?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Is it because I'm here?
No.
Too many Canadians.
No, you're one
Too
of
many.
no, you're one of the good ones.
Well, thank you.
You're accepted. No, yeah. I don't know. It's just I feel like Miami before COVID was always Miami, but it was like a very like it was still like a very I don't know. It was called like a second or third city. Like, it wasn't very relevant, even though everyone knew about it, and it was just whatever. And now it became like its potential, or like it can be all these things that was offered, you know.
Mhm.
Like, but it's now it's just like so many people here, all these things happening, you know, like, and it's just getting like wilder and wilder. Like,
It's booming.
yeah. So
We see it.
yeah, it's crazy. It's cool. though.
There's you see it. There's a lot of money coming out from Canada that wants to invest here.
Where are you guys coming from, by the way? Like, all you guys out of nowhere, like, Canadian Chinese people just buying everything. What the fuck? What's going on with that?
Well, this is maybe they're coming with me. Hopefully, they're coming with me.
But I
Yeah.
feel like you hear about like this kind of like money, like
What's the-
circulating. Like.
Yeah, the tax
But
savings
it's
on
wild
taxes.
though. It's wild all of the new money that comes here though.
But also like is it like worth it though? Because when you like I mean, and
Well,
tell me if
there's no state tax, so yeah, it's worth
but
it.
tell me
It's,
if I'm wrong about this. Like, isn't there like a thing where like if you're Canadian, you can only come for like 130 days or something like that, or
you need
120
to,
days?
to work. You need to
Depending
have a visa. You need
Okay,
to,
but even when you have a house, like it's like you can only come for a certain amount of time.
180 days.
Right, that's what it is. So like people that buy these like I guess like apartments and like is that
Dude.
worth it to them?
Oh yeah.
Or is it like they take turns and Airbnb it out or something? Like
No, okay? So Canadians owns I think well actually, Google how many properties
Google, please.
Canadian owns in Florida. I think it's like something crazy, like 800,000. I think it's
only if
a
you talk
it's a
about
very
one.
high number.
The first love of my life, Canadian. Just I don't know. That's just not the.
Well,
He was so not impressed
It
by that
used to-
statement. He was like, yeah, all right. Anyway.
it used to be such a nice place. So 500,000 Canadian owns Florida homes. See, 500,000, and I think most of
Jesus.
them are from Quebec. This is what I've been seeing with people I know, because when I started to plan this move in 2021.
Okay.
I came here for the first time in 2021, and I wanted to see how I felt about it. And my dad called me up the second week, and he asked me how it was going, and I told him that I hated the fact that I loved it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was not gonna go that way.
No,
Is your dad still on the maple farm, by the way?
No, he sold. Kind of. He sold all of the big one.
Okay.
And now he just does. He built the whole cabin in the last few years.
Still looking at this.
He built the whole cabin in the last few years, and now I think it's the first time he harvests some trees this
That's
year.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That sounds like pretty magical. It's other than the frostbite up there. 'Cause I know
It's,
it's like
it's great though.
it snows like what 6 months out of the year or something like that.
It's cold from so first September is great.
Okay.
September is amazing. Then first few weeks of October. So second week, end of September, first 2 weeks of October. It's when all of the trees are in color.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'd be like it starts snowing already. I was like, oh damn.
No.
Oh.
Sometimes early October, sometimes, but most of the time, no. It's a little later. But then it gets very gray and cold and fucking disgusting in November. So that's the worst. That's the worst month. Anyone tells you
You make it
the-
sound so nice.
It's the fucking worst, bro. The first time I came to Florida, I told my dad, never again. I am in Canada in November.
No way.
Never.
What's that castle in Quebec? It's like covered in snow. It looks all beautiful, like-
It's the Frontenac
Yeah,
Castle.
I see
in
that.
Quebec
I wanna
City.
see that,
No, this
like-
is amazing, though.
Yeah.
But you go around Christmas time.
Okay.
You go in Christmas time, then there's a little bit of snow. It's there's a bunch of light. It's Christmas. It's nice. Quebec City is the old Quebec City is one of the most beautiful place on earth.
Wow.
It's old Europe. It's 400
old
years
part.
old. The city itself is over 400 years old. It
Wow.
was the first city in I think in Quebec.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
1608.
You feel like you're in.
Why don't you invite me there, not to this fucking horse and cheesecake factory thing you're fucking
You
every
are
time you're over
welcome.
here?
The food is good too in Quebec. It's expensive as fuck lately, but the food is. We cook. This is something that you guys haven't figured out. Breakfast.
What?
Yeah, breakfast here sucks.
What do you mean? I've never heard this before. I feel like what's breakfast in Canada like?
It's different.
It's it's much better.
I want to hear it from you as an American woman. Tell me the.
It's breakfast. It's actual breakfast.
What does that mean?
How is it different, baby?
The food tastes. it actually has flavor.
Okay, that's just being
and,
part out of America in general. Let's be honest here. Like.
Yeah, it's like comparing like Denny's to something made by like a Michelin.
Okay.
It's,
all right.
it's good.
Okay.
It's so homey and
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like. I just see your face how you're like. I was like,
Mm.
oh, that biscuit tastes so warm already.
See?
I can feel it.
They do breakfast very well. I had a theory. I thought because maybe if most people spend, or maybe most people that are cooking, they're spending more time inside, right? Because of all the winter, so they're cooking a lot more. So they're better.
Okay. Heard.
Yeah.
I like that. I love
Just a
that.
guess.
What kind of breakfast did you have growing up?
So I'm Colombian.
I wanted to ask you. Where are
I'm
you
Colombian. I get asked that question a lot sometimes. And then
Native Colombian.
sometimes I lie to people like I'm Samoan, and they're like, "Yeah, I can see that." Just to see, Anyway, I get Greek sometimes too, randomly.
Oh, I see
But-
that.
Yeah, you
I
can see that, right? Like it's like. I've gotten Jewish before, I can see that I guess a little bit, maybe too tan, I don't know. But yeah, just like I got like random
So
things.
Colombia.
Middle Eastern sometimes. Yeah, sorry, Colombian. My ADD's
Do you go back a lot?
I do. I have a lot of family.
We'll trade. You can come to Canada and we can.
I would
visit
love
you
that.
in-
I would
in
love that.
Colombia.
That's
Fun fact,
That's actually a plan, though.
Okay, fun fact.
I'd love to see
We're not going to get too
Colombia.
deep into it,
Okay.
but the last time I was in Canada was visiting my grandma in jail. Anyway, so let's go back to the podcast.
So the next time we go back, we'll be good.
Anyway,
What?
yeah, no, it was just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, my family's in Colombia. It's great. No, I go actually. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better about it because I haven't been gone in a while, and it's changed a lot. I feel like when I was young, I will move there. So basically, I was born here, and then we, as a family, moved back to Colombia. I was about like 6 years old.
Okay. So you grew up there.
So I grew up there, yeah. And then I was there until I was like 15 years old, and I moved back. But
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah. I had a
Those are cool years, though.
yeah, those are cool years. Yeah,
Those are cool years to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
How did that? Well, so I was playing video games and I was doing sports in those years. What the fuck did you do?
I was doing that too, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. But it was cool because like I lived in Medellin, and it's like like now it's like Disneyland. Like people go there, spend a lot of money, they do whatever they want.
Do you feel like it's more tourists?
It is more touristy
now?
open now, yeah, for sure.
How
It-
so?
It's just changed. It's a little bit safer, even though tourists do end up dying every once in a while.
I think this
Fun
is.
fact, look it up before you want to just go randomly to Colombia and meet some chick, bro. Like she's gonna rob you, okay? Like, anyway.
Well, okay, so tourists are dumb everywhere, though. You have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
acknowledge
yeah.
this fact.
But Colombia,
Because I can tell you stories about tourists that goes into snowmobile routes with their car, and then they get stuck eventually
Yeah.
because there's fucking snow,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's not everywhere that you can go with your car.
right?
when
You're
there's
right.
snow.
Well, there's like I love to remember that movie Into the Wild where the guy like goes.
Is this the Leo DiCaprio
I don't know if it's
movie?
Leo DiCaprio,
No.
but-
Oh yeah. My friend Simon forced me to watch this. I couldn't watch.
Correct.
It was
But
I didn't like the movie.
With the bus.
yes, that's what the one.
So long.
So this guy's like a folk hero. Like he's like I'm not trying to shit on
Yeah,
him.
he's
you
not
know.
doing anything. Fucking idiot. Alone and then
Do you
he's
know this? Do you know the story
has-
about how he passed away?
No.
So he's.
Am I being a big dick
You're
right now?
No, you're not actually. That's the part. No. So the thing is though, so this kid like whatever. He basically, if you don't know the story's about finding yourself, which you should do, and it's very beautiful, and you're trying to be one with nature, which yeah, that's fine. Okay, we get that part. Anyway, so this guy basically goes onto Alaska, which is one of the hardest territories in the world to be in.
Yeah.
And he tries to rough it out and just camp out there. And there's this fucking bus where he can live, and he can grow groceries, whatever. And he can kill deer, and then all these things. Anyway, he basically goes out there, starves to death in the middle of winter, freezing in Alaska, and dies. Sad
He
story.
died there?
Yeah, he dies there. Yeah.
Oh, then the fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Didn't they put the bus in a museum or something?
I don't
Is that
know.
Right? That it was lifted out.
I don't know, but what I'm getting to is the fact is that if he would have done his due diligence and read a map of where he was instead of just being like, oh, I'm going to go out here and try to live off my life, he would have known that where he died from, there was a bridge a mile away from where he could just cut across because his issue was he couldn't cross this river in the middle of winter. So he could cross this bridge and have his life saved. So he had this. So it's very beautiful what the fuck he did, but like he wasn't prepared correctly, and then he died. Like,
That's the point.
so yeah,
Because those things are actually very dangerous to go outside.
Yeah.
We have to remember
Yeah.
all of the shit we build is so we're not sleeping outside.
Right.
People need to remember this a little bit more, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he starved to death, literally starved to death, because he didn't know that there was a bridge a mile away from him.
So, okay, so I have one of... Okay, you have this?
The bus was the site of 15 rescue operations, and it was costing visitors their lives, so they had it removed.
Wow. See, even worse. Probably. Can we find out if it started after the movie that this started happening? Like
Into the Wild Bus.
Probably, right?
So how did he? So how did he film the movie though?
No, the movie's made about him.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the movie's made about him, but that's the real picture that he took himself as he was starving to death. Yeah. Kind of sad.
And then that's the real guy.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, that looks like a winner.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna go pick up the pizza that's downstairs.
Can we get into why the statement that started this whole conversation did me get here, and then how you told me you teach me so much wonderful things every time I meet you, some criminal activities.
I'm not a criminal though.
No, you're not a criminal. Just for everyone watching, he is not a criminal. He just has suspect criminal facts that just like. How do you know this?
How did we start the criminal facts though? Because I said the
last one you just told me right now.
What? Which one?
We were leaving your apartment. It'll come back to us.
We were leaving the apartment. I thought it was when we talked about this at the camping.
No, we did come back. That's the other one. But you just told me one today that I was like, damn, you're just teaching me so much shit. And I'm forgetting.
Shit.
I know.
See, Whitney's gone. Now
I know.
all of the energy's not the same.
Know.
Right? The energy.
So it's funny, on the way here. So
there's a void here.
Yeah.
We
feminine
feel it.
energy, we're missing
I know,
it.
we feel
Yeah.
It's funny how it works though. But yeah, that guy, I don't know. Maybe that's why I didn't like
It's funny, I was never into the movie, and I've told people, and I found out this story about how he fucking died.
He fucking died unprepared.
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, you're such an asshole. I was like, well, this fucking guy's putting out misinformation out here, making everyone come around.
So, okay, so if you want to do this, you can do it. I have two of my best friends that basically they can live in the wild.
Yeah?
Yeah, my friend Dan, he just 2 weeks ago, he went 3 days in the wild to sleep to see if he could do it.
You and Whitney, when I met you, you're pretty prepared.
I think we could do it.
I don't know if we should talk about her while she's not here, but like...
I think how amazing.
I'm not talking about her, but I'm saying...
no, but like, how fucking
she's
amazing.
She's amazing. And you know what's cool? Like, I knew she was badass because, like, canoeing, she had the little knife on the side, and I was like, she's fucking ready to... Anything comes out. But, yeah, you guys were just prepared with the hammocks, and I was like, oh, these guys fuck. Like, these guys know what's up, how to deal with this. I'm over here trying to put my tent together. Don't even know how.
That was her idea, though. The hammock was a good idea.
That's cool.
Because I like to sleep like this.
Yeah.
Best sleep, one of the best sleep in my life.
I don't know, but I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, if there's like a wrong way to do a hammock, but maybe I'm like always too down, I'm too up, and I'm like, I feel like I'm too seat up, you know?
Oh, okay, but maybe you just need to adjust where you sleep in it though. But no, it's nice though. But yeah, she's amazing. Yeah. It was her idea. She wants to go everywhere. She wants to go fucking everywhere. She's the most expensive one, bro.
She's gonna be so not happy when she comes back and sees us talking about this.
But it's cool though because she thinks she's Lara Croft.
Yeah, but good one.
It's true. It's
Good
fucking
one.
true. She thinks she's
Good
Lara
one.
Croft.
Good
Yeah,
one.
but it's she kind of is though. This is funny. She ride motorcycle. She wants to. Well, we flew. She got me a helicopter lesson from my birthday last year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, she got me plane lesson for Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you good at the flying?
Well, I didn't crash the helicopter.
Okay. They let you try the helicopter?
They'd let me do it.
What, left and right, and that's it?
No. I drove the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the air though, not close to the ground.
That gives me anxiety.
Yeah, it's a wild thing.
You like shit like that? You like extreme sports? You want to jump out of a plane and stuff and all that shit?
No.
You want to swim with sharks in a cage in Belize?
I mean, if you tell me I'm a pussy because I'm not doing it and everyone else is doing it, maybe we can talk.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not.
Group mentality always pushes you forward, you know?
Well, I have my pride.
Okay.
And,
Of course.
I can't.
Who doesn't have their pride?
That's the thing. But if you're aware of it, then maybe you can be mindful of when you use it or not. Because then you can do a lot of stupid thing for pride.
But that's that's just typical men dumb shit. Just typical man dumb shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it works for guys.
100%.
It works so much.
100%.
Bitch, don't do that. You're a bitch if you don't do it. It works so well.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. Maybe people are. I know we're not like this now, but I'll tell you a football story.
Okay.
Because when I was in the high school, I changed school to go to this new school in Saint Georges to play in the AAA division, so the best division at my age group.
So actually, I have a great question about this. When you say football, what is your football?
They're yours.
No, but you have a mutant form of football up there. That's bigger with the field, and you got 30 people.
No, not 30. It's 12. But the field is bigger. I don't like it.
What's up with it? Explain that shit to me, because I have never figured that out.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I think the field is too big, and I think the reason why there's more there's a bigger concentration of good players in the U.S. also because of you guys are more, right? 10 times more people.
But I know that I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off, but I know that sometimes when they don't make it here, they go up there, right? So
yeah, because the CFL is the lesser of the two leagues.
Right.
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
Okay.
But I think the field has some part of the blame.
But so how does that work?
Well,
you just have bigger,
it's
that's it?
Yeah, so it's the same sport, right? But then, well, kind of. In Canadian football, there's 12 players,
right,
and it's 3 down.
Oh, not 4.
Not 4.
Oh, okay. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, it's 3 down, not 4, and then the field is way bigger.
Oh, you a football guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a receiver.
But who's your you watch football now?
You
play fantasy? You do any of the fun stuff?
I did up to now because I didn't have enough time.
I like that she leaves the room and we just go into football.
Yeah. The only thing we can talk about.
First thing dudes talk about, you play fantasy? Yeah.
It's like the short wheel on a bike.
Yeah. 100%.
It's like the short wheel on a bike.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I like this because honestly, I've never talked to a Canadian dude about football.
Yeah, well, Canadian football kind of sucks.
Yeah, I see that. that. But I also know that it's just big into drafting people that don't make it to the National Football League, but they're still good enough to be professional. And then sometimes they come around, And
it's good that we have pizza come in.
Oh, look at this! You guys are.
Look at this.
You're an angel. You know that.
I
you're
know.
Just,
so good.
If things don't work out with this guy. Not that I'm putting bad spirit out there. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure to not drop.
Don't fucking call that guy.
Don't drop the ball.
You're not fucking his number. Don't be texting Victor.
Well, he said he was down, by the way. I messaged him.
For what? Of course he's fucking down.
Yeah.
That guy.
And then I sent a photo of you, and I said, Danny's down. He wants a guy, and he's a little concerned. But
I wouldn't be surprised if Victor is a master guidesman of the Everglades with horses. He's the guy that does everything.
And he was such a good cook too, the dad of the group.
Dude, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I'm trying to
let's put this.
I'm trying to hook him up with this.
What do we have? Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Are we doing this on camera? We're
of
just
course,
we're just gonna eat and
we're just gonna eat.
All right.
Because I was a little bit hungry.
Okay. All right. Do you want to stop this? Or we're just gonna keep going. Okay. All right. You know what?
Your call.
You guys are good. I'm good. Okay, your call. You're behind you're not even back there.
Yeah.
No one's gonna see you.
We'll eat a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna try this mozzarella.
What is this place?
Anyway, I found out yesterday, like,
Oh,
so
that's
I
nice.
haven't talked to him in a while. I'm catching up with him.
Yep.
We got this Everglades plan thing going. So, I don't know if I finished my story. Anyway, I was going out to the Everglades to location scout. This is how, let's go back to it. Anyway, I was going out to the Everglades to location scout just so I can see some cool places, you know. Victor came with me, shot some great pictures, did some drone stuff. And yeah, like, we were just out there just hanging out, but I'm catching up with him, and, I was like, so what have you been up and doing? He's basically been building all this crazy shit. He's been building gazebos, he's building benches, he's building trees everywhere. Like, he's helping this guy fix it. And I'm like, dude, who are you? Like, out of nowhere, he's just like the tool man, the drill man guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like,
Perfect and D-man.
yeah. But anyway, this guy's good at everything, dude. Camping. Anyway, ladies, he's single. Look for him, Victor Quintana. I don't know his but just chime in, whatever. If you figure it out, everyone. You guys got this. Can I try the mozzarella stick?
Of course.
Let's see what all this hype's
They're
about.
nice. What's the pizza place?
I can't wait to chew this on a microphone. This is gonna make me feel great.
Yeah. I want to slice them.
Big Louis.
Big Louis. We're close for the thing, though. I need to be careful. Yeah. Okay. Big Louis.
Okay, so do you play fantasy? Where were we at with that? By the way, you left the room, and it got really manly very quickly in here. We started talking about no points of interest. Do you watch golf?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
No, I don't watch golf.
Do you have New Balances and mow your lawn? Because we're about to get really doodly in here.
Well, the New Balance is a style, though.
I can't with the New Balances. The dad New Balances, I can't with it. I hate them. You got
Very
those?
comfortable.
Just give it
Of course they are. They're supposed to be. That's why you wear them.
I know.
No. You okay with this look?
Don't you like to be comfortable?
Yeah, but not New Balance is comfortable.
This is good pizza, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is good pizza.
You're convincing me. You're tricking me, guys. You guys are so hospitable.
pizza.
I get
But-
here, you give me a sandwich, and you give me pizza. Can we do this every week?
Well, we did have an idea for a couple of the guys, like once a month, right?
Let's hear it.
To do like a reoccurring, just bring a couple of the guys in,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
once a month.
I'd love to do it with Joey and Chris
out.
and you.
I would love that. Can I get a napkin?
Yeah.
God, this is going to be so flattering on camera. I can't wait. You guys got me out here. I would love that.
I think it would be fun.
What about Vic? We're not going to invite Vic? We keep talking
Maybe
about him. You
Victor
know?
too.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow, he's good enough to go to the Everglades with you, but he's not good enough to be a podcast, huh?
Don't
No,
look at me. I didn't
no.
mention.
I think not Victor. Thinking about it?
Wow. He's going to see this. He's going to cry. It's going to be fucked up.
Oh, I sent him a photo of you
Okay, cool. I
on
hope-
this.
Yeah? All right.
I gotcha.
I need like something for my Tinder. Actually, I don't have a Tinder anymore. I met a nice lady, but anyway.
Oh.
I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it.
That
This
one
is
doesn't-
not gonna
Doesn't really.
just like
Doesn't really do it.
no. This isn't
This isn't
like when he
working,
goes
bro.
away. This doesn't.
No. This isn't working, bro.
This right here.
No.
All right, cool.
So, have you done the fantasy football this year,
yes,
though?
I fucking love it and hate it. It's the most. It's like, why do you put yourself through this? Every year I do it.
I know. I had 2 teams.
Okay.
I had 2 teams, and I didn't have time to manage them, and people in my pool was pissed because I didn't manage the fucking team.
Were you like the league manager and stuff like that, right? You
No,
you're just a part of the team. Okay.
just part of the. I was not the.
Do you have a
manager.
favorite team though? Like you actually watch on? Are you like
Yeah, it's the Patriots.
really?
Well, I'm a Tom Brady.
Why?
All right, let me explain. Well, look, let me explain.
Okay. Let's hear it.
All right,
The greatest of all time. We got it.
he is though. Tom, yeah.
So when you went to Tampa, you just were like, nah, I'm not going to Tampa. I'm
No,
gonna
I
stay-
went to Tampa full on, bro.
Bro, you're a bandwagon fucking fan.
I went to Tampa full on because the Pat they sucked after he.
Yeah,
he
of course.
left.
They still suck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're still gonna suck. Fuck the Pats.
But they sucked before,
That's
and
so
they
highly
probably
aggressive. I'm
sucked
so
after.
sorry.
But look, so what happened is like, when I started playing football, I was in elementary school, And at my high school in my town, right, it was a small town, but my high school was there, just there. The football team was the Patriots.
Okay.
And then when I learned that there was an NFL team named the Patriots, and then that was in 2002. I started high school in 2004, and then they just won 3 and 4. That was fucking my team, bro. It was literally. So
first of all, you weren't on the fucking team, okay? So let's calm down this energy you have. Calm down. I also want to know what's your thing. What's like your if he watches football, what's your thing? Are you like a housewives kind of chick? You don't look like a housewives kind of chick to me.
Like, what do I watch?
Yeah.
I don't really watch anything.
You don't have like a guilty thing?
No, I actually got rid of my TV.
Let me guess, you read.
A little.
She reads.
A little bit.
She reads.
We get it. You're
But
better.
where it's
You're
like-
better than us. We get it.
I can't sit still with TV anymore. Yeah, I got rid of the TV.
Yeah, that's like something
for a
that's better
while,
than us would
but-
say to me. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well-
I'm not outdoors, I'd say most of the. Yeah, I just prefer to be
No,
outside.
just
But outside is fun.
Sorry.
outside is fun, and this is
And
something
working,
that I like the most too. That we're a lot outside.
so
But we did start watching something recently because my sister kept urging.
The
It
Gentleman.
was the Gentleman.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
really good. I
Yeah,
started.
We have
it's
like
good.
we like bring out the projector.
I started.
We actually do.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
I got rid of the TV, so that way it wasn't we weren't wasting time like watching Netflix. But
Uh-huh.
occasionally I could watch something good.
Oh, so you have like the
Yeah.
house excommunicated from TV.
Yeah,
Oh, how do you
Yeah.
watch football then?
I don't.
Wait. Oh, okay.
But
okay.
you could. I mean, there's
I didn't this year.
yeah.
This
And
is,
if we wanted to go to a game or something, like of course we could.
Okay,
We could
yeah,
go do
but
that,
I didn't this year because we had always something else to do. On
It's
Sundays.
good. It's good. You know why? Because honestly, like Sunday football stops, and I'm like, oh, I have a whole day of the week now that I actually do something. It's bad
no,
sometimes.
it's bad.
It's bad.
When
It's bad.
I was
It's bad.
growing up, it was from 1 to 11.
I know. I love it.
I watched all of the
love it.
games.
I love it.
I watched all of the games.
I love it.
And then the least I would go up of the couch was the better.
I would take mushrooms and watch football. Like,
Really?
yeah. Every Sunday, I would start watching games at 1. I was off Sundays finally, so I got to enjoy it up. And then by the time like the 4 o'clock game started, I would take mushrooms. I would watch football on mushrooms. And by the time like the 8 o'clock game was coming on, I was coming out of it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm hungry.
Oh,
Let me
nice.
eat." Yeah. But it was wild.
Oh yeah, I bet. What was your team?
I love the Dolphins. I fucking love the Dolphins. Yeah,
I guess
dude.
I have to. One of my best friends loved the Dolphins.
That's why I
and
can't
then
believe
now
you're a
I live
dirty
here.
Pats fan. It's so disgusting.
I know.
hate
Well, we
that.
fucked the Dolphins for 20 years.
Yeah, but not anymore.
Not
you know?
anymore, no,
But
no.
you're right. You're right. Except for that one game that was amazing,
Mm.
Well, not one game. It was always, they had like a little rivalry, obviously.
It
like,
was though. There was
Like, we didn't go down easy, like, for the most part.
It was not like the Bills.
But that's why, like... but yeah, like... So, never played fantasy then again. You just stayed off of this. We didn't watch football anymore, huh? Okay, just making sure. Just asking. I'm just asking.
Oh, we could.
No, but I like to watch football. I watched a few games here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
we,
you...
we also watched the documentary, but I forgot what it's called.
Oh, the Dynasty. Have you watched it?
Dynasty. This is a conspiracy documentary. Let's hear it. I love a good conspiracy theory.
It's the documentary on the Pats
Oh, the ESPN one.
on Apple TV.
Oh, I haven't seen that then.
You haven't
actually.
seen?
No.
Oh, it's
No.
it's good.
No.
It's
It's
interesting to see the way that they like a coach leads and the tactics
Yeah,
that are used.
it's very good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Belichick not being there anymore?
It's okay. The things always have an ending.
But I like
Things
that. It was
end.
like very like, hey, he's not coming back. We're both separate ways.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
But
no
this is
drama.
fine because things end sometimes.
Of course.
And it's and it was great the way they did it. He was very demanding on his player, but this is how he got most out of them.
Are you like
I don't think we're gonna ever witness such a great team for so long.
Okay. Those are strong words.
Yeah.
You don't think Kansas City's going to do anything similar to that?
I don't think it's because the 20 years is a very long time.
Yeah.
And every year you add on the first few, it gets exponentially harder to maintain the amount of pressure that it takes to win consistently. And the winning percentage that they had in New England in those years was insane, like over 70%, bro.
I know. But,
Over 70%.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he's what? Just another one to tie that record up? With
No,
Tom-
he's got a very good start of his career though. He's amazing. He's on pace to if he can maintain the full 20 years, he's gonna be better than Brady.
Yeah.
But maintain the full 2020 years. How
I
old
know,
are you?
I know.
How old are you?
How am I?
Yeah.
36.
36. All right. Can you play football
Fuck
professionally?
no.
This is good. Me neither.
But Tom Brady did.
Tom Brady did.
So what, 42?
45.
Oh, that's insane.
45.
That is insane. It's insane. I hate him, though. No, I'm just kidding. I respect him as an athlete, but anybody, if you had somebody who just whooped your ass for 20 years every fucking game, you would also not like him. No matter how fucking amazing he is, you know?
It was my team.
I feel that. This pizza slaps, by the way.
Yeah.
Good.
I was talking the most shit in 2007.
Yeah?
I was 16 too.
Okay.
Yeah. In 2007. Remember that year? They went 18 and 1.
When they lost at the end.
I know. I
Oh.
was talking shit all year though.
And they had an asterisk that year. Remember that? Because that year was also... Which also is bullshit.
Dude, that's bullshit.
I know
Do you
it's
know how
bullshit.
many yards they had on the ground
Do you know
that,
how many-
that game?
Do you know how many balls that many hands that ball went through before it got Tom Brady's hands? Come on. Fuck that shit.
No. That's bullshit.
I feel like sports and like just like the climate of the world have like these very similar things happening sometimes, you know?
What do you mean?
Just like I don't know. There's these moments that people compare like just like events that happen that reflect other things happening like I don't know, like just I don't know how to explain it, but like they reflect other things and I don't know, like how you say like sports is sanitized warfare.
Okay.
Okay. And I think I'm just really high, and I went down a deep rabbit hole that I couldn't get myself out
No,
of.
but sports is kind of war though. Football is kind of like that.
Yeah, 100%. But football is the conquer of territory. That's what football is down to the...
It's war.
Yeah.
It's the simulation of war on that field.
I've never taken you for a football guy, you know that?
Well, I was. And before those games, there was some big guys that said we may or may not end the life of players on the
What?
other side. Oh yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah.
I've heard, like, high school, like,
Oh yeah.
football is dirty.
Oh.
Like, dirty.
So okay. So I'll bring you back to the story I wanted to tell you earlier.
Okay.
When my last year of high school, I transferred to this new program in the bigger town where I'm from, and this
Okay.
program was AAA.
Do you want to know realistic?
No, it was good. It was good,
I'm taking
and it was the best caliber of player in my for my age. So I went there, and we won the championship
Those
that
are
year.
good. Sorry.
But we won the championship that year. But we were stacked. We had a good team. We had the best. Offensive line in the league. We were running on everybody. Like we had two of our running backs that ended up with over 1,000 yards in the season
Okay. Wow.
in high school.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So we were stacked,
Okay.
but we started the year like pussies,
Okay.
literally, because we started the year through. I think it was
Thank you.
1
Oh,
and
appreciate
2.
that.
I think it was 1 and 2, or
Okay.
2 and 3, or something like that. So, because after a few games, our coach gave us the most shit I have ever eaten in my life.
Oh, wow.
1 hour of telling us how pussy and how inadequate and how much we were little bitches.
Wow.
It was wild, bro.
Thank you.
But you know what?
It was good. It was worth it. You
We
needed
didn't
it.
lose one game after that day.
Okay.
And we broke everyone.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
We won all of the games after that.
So just a bad start.
It was because it was we were not doing our best, I think.
Okay.
and we didn't take it personal. So that what that did, and then the next week what it created is that the coach, he didn't care, and then we took the room. We took ownership of what this season was gonna be like.
Okay.
This is what happened.
I like this. This makes me feel like Braveheart. I feel like
No,
something
but
in
this
my
is
chest
what
right
this is
now.
what happened though, because when you're hurt in your pride, when you're for guys, the poking a little bit works.
Yeah.
This is
yeah,
how
yeah,
I got.
yeah, yeah.
This is how I slimmed it a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got made fun of?
Yeah, a little bit.
Who did that to you? Let's go beat him up right now.
My dad.
Oh. Okay.
Every
I got
time I
that.
would come home, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
But it was good though.
Dad
'cause-
love.
No, but so what happened after that is we took ownership of the room, and we had the guys, and we had some leaders in the team come up, and actually we took ownership of the result, and then we won each game.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
All right, interesting.
So that
Yeah.
was fun.
I've heard like crazy stories about. Sorry. Oh,
What? Oh.
napkin. Can I get like a glass of water by chance? You gotta.
Of course. Of course.
Unless you're gonna keep me trapped in here without water or a bathroom or.
You were saying about your friend?
Oh, okay. Wow, I do hear that now. You like that? What if I just spoke?
Do you want to remove those though?
Kinda.
Let's remove
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
This is better. Like
This is better. It's kind of better, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't like the head. No, but you want to just go back into the.
No.
Oh, all
No.
right.
I like this.
No, me either.
So you were saying about your friend.
Oh, so yeah, so you got your headphones on now. No, it's fine. Keep them.
Fine.
Keep 'em on. Yeah, you need them. So I was catching her up. I, like I said, I do, I guess, a multitude of things. But I have a pop-up as well.
Yeah. You make pizza, right?
I make pizza. Yes. I actually don't make pizza, which I'm ashamed.
Why?
I'm learning though. I'm learning. But so the pop-up, just so you know, is between me and two of my buddies. Joe and Chris. Shout out to Joe and Chris if they're hearing this. It's called Rebel Pizza.
Rebel Pizza.
I feel like we came back from break and I'm like plugging my pizza place.
After we just
This
had
happened.
pizza.
This happened organically. Excuse me. Okay, he went to the bathroom. We weren't talking about football. No, so yeah, we've been doing it for a couple months now. Like I said, it's me and two of my buddies. We're basically starting from scratch. We have a little pizza place. We have once a week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where do you do it?
We do it outside of J. Wakefield, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I finagled my way into that place to have many outsources. But no, so it's me and my buddies. We do it, and yeah, it's going great. Actually, it's fairly interesting. It's just like a new aspect of.
So where do you see that going?
I have no idea. I honestly, I would like to keep it as a pop-up, to be honest with you.
yeah?
Yeah, I love the idea of a pop-up. I feel like if you're paying attention to anything like culinary going on, like a lot of the pop-ups, like it's very
Their food
innovating.
is amazing. though.
Yes, yeah.
It's so cool what they're doing as Smorgasburg or shit.
Yeah,
like that. You
yeah.
can't pronounce this thing.
Yeah,
I don't-
Smorgasburg.
Smorgasburg.
Have you? How many times have you gone?
Well, a bunch of times. This
Yeah,
is where I
yeah.
met. This is where I met Valentina.
Okay,
is-
nice. Okay.
Yeah, this is where I
Nice.
met Valentina. And
So
I tried-
Valentina, also shout out to Sandoches if you don't know.
Yeah, they're fucking
yeah.
amazing. They're
Amazing,
it's the best Sam.
amazing.
Oh,
I thought we
my
talked about
God.
this.
Of course.
This is my first time I said that the same thing too.
But
Yeah.
dude, they make everything from scratch.
Dude, I had the brisket sandwich.
Oh.
That brisket sandwich is not only the sandwich itself, like the brisket itself can be like out of the
Delicious.
best barbecue place you could be anywhere. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
hell
Like
yeah.
it's fucking incredible. Like
It's incredible.
yeah, I need to try their
Johnny worked 6 months to make us fucking
Dude,
bread.
Johnny's the hardest working man in business. Like I've known him a little bit. Like he does like everything. Like he's working in so many restaurants. He's so smart. He used to be like
He used to be a lawyer.
I was gonna say like a lawyer or doctor or something like before. Dude, incredible dude. And
Yeah.
like everything, like the way like his pop-up makes my pop-up look like shit, okay? Like he has like all the setups, like it's all gravy, you know what I mean? Like all cool looking,
Yeah.
like
they're
Yeah.
They're doing it so they prep the food before,
Correct.
and then when they get there, they're like they're fast.
Yeah,
too.
no, they're amazing. So shout out to them.
He makes
Anyway,
those
back to me,
sandwich on
okay?
their
Back to
fucking
my
little
pop-up.
grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sandwiches though, because they're incredible.
Pizza is nice.
Thank you. No, that's what I was getting at. What I was getting at is just, yeah, that's the idea of the pop-up. It's great just because there's so much you can kind of get away with.
What do you mean?
Just like innovation wise or like whatever you want to do with like a menu or like creativity, you know, like you can just have like small items or like a couple of items and get away with having like basically like making money as a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I mean.
You mean
Like
your overhead is a lot lower.
yes. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You're talking about the microphone. Yeah. No. Like stuff like that. But just in general, like making like interesting cuisine things.
So you think you're more free in the pop-up?
Oh, 100%.
100%. Why?
I don't know. I think I'm just like a jaded like hospitality worker. You know, like I did hospitality for many years.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still doing it technically, actually. And yeah, like
I've never worked in a hospitality.
You have to.
Never. I never
Fuck
worked.
you. That's
yeah.
how I feel about you now. Like I don't even like you anymore as a person.
Well, I worked in sales, so I guess it's kind of the same
Hospitality,
thing.
you need to know what it's like to deal with an asshole hungry person. Like, you know what I
Have
mean?
you
Like,
deal with someone that wants to buy a home?
also that part. Like, banks, okay? People's children, fucking with someone's money, a home, you know what I mean? Like, food, like, that's where you learn what humanity
People
is.
are different. People are different in their personal life than in professional
Right,
life.
100%.
Holy shit!
100%.
You meet the same people twice when they're shopping for a home or when they're working? Damn, it's different.
I bet that shopping for a home, it's like the most pain in the ass sale you have to make. You're like, oh, you don't like this? Great, I'll go fuck myself. You know what I mean? Like,
Who the fuck cares about what the floor looks like?
just whatever, the crown molding, whatever. You're like, oh, come on, dude. You can't fix it for yourself.
Well, this is why I don't
If
sell
you've
homes.
never done food, I love it. But you meet the most degenerate crackhead people in the food industry.
I've heard
Yeah. Any scumbag I've
heard.
met have
they worked
met at
as a
restaurant.
server or like cooks or the cooks they.
Yeah, it's funny because like I started out pretty young. Like I started like I was like 19, you know, like 20. And it's like I get in fight with like these grown men back there, like that are cooks, and I'm like, oh, I need my fucking whatever, fettuccine alfredo or whatever. And it's like, but then like I'm over here like cussing them out, yelling at them, and they're like felons back there, like they're like, and I have like no idea, like I'm fully naive, like yeah, I can take this dude, you know what I mean, like young 20-year-old like ready to scrap over fucking some fucked up soup, you know, like.
Well, the also the cool thing is that they make the food, and this is always something that I didn't like to do.
So I've never been a back of the house person. I've always been like a front of the house person. I've always been like a server. I started like as a host and a busser, and I worked my way up.
What kind of restaurant did you work in?
I worked at so many. I got fired from so many places, and I did so many things. I got fired one time for fighting with my manager one time. That was fun. Like on an Easter Sunday, bro. Like
Really?
yeah, like that was fun.
I got fired.
And that was like a fuck you, blah blah blah. Like I still have like money in my pocket, like from them. Like another manager to come chase me out, like
Yep.
oh take this, like yeah. I've had that explosion, and then I've had you know what? I'm just gonna leave. You know, like I've had so many, but it's fun. It's like it's interesting, like to
Do
learn.
you think you were to blame though at the end of the day if you got fired?
Some yes, some no. You know what I mean? Like you win some, you lose some.
Well, most of the time I think you're to blame.
Yeah.
look
So
at
it's funny. Like now I've grown. Like you know I've grown older and wiser. You know, my parents have a business, and I've kind of worked with them at some point. I never worked with them a lot, but like I'm saying, like in between all
What
these
do
like,
they do?
phases. My parents.
Yeah.
Well, they don't own a business anymore. Actually, they're retired. Shout out to them. But they used to own a my stepdad was a carpenter, and he would have like a cabinet making shop.
Okay.
So they did a lot of kitchens, a lot of like
nice.
just a lot actually. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Even though I don't know if you want to talk about it, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I'm just. What were we talking about before this?
We were talking about your parents.
You getting fired?
Yeah, me getting fired. Thank you. So anyway, I worked.
that better?
No. Well, it's because I was getting to something, and I mentioned my parents for a reason. Sometimes they have their own business, and I just see how they operate, you know. But then, like later, I've been in positions where I've been like a manager, and I've been like, you know, behind like that more upside, and you realize how like a business has to work. And then you see how like as a younger, you're like, oh fuck this place, and this, and like so I get to see both sides, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at with that. You want to talk about my parents? Fucking talk about my parents, I guess.
No, but you're right.
Tell us
though.
about your childhood.
Tell us about your childhood. I actually was growing up on a maple farm, and it was really nice. We had these tubes that connected, and we just maple.
I did that too.
Yeah,
I
but
did that too. I sucked the tubes.
I can see you doing that actually. Did your tongue ever get frozen into on the tree?
Of course.
How does they really have to put water and bail? How do they bail you out if you're just stuck to the?
No, I never got stuck though.
I was gonna
I tried.
I just see you stuck to a tree like.
No, not on the trees, but on poles. Yeah, on aluminum poles. Yeah, I tried this shit. People I know got stuck, got their.
I have no
stuck.
stories like that living in Florida. It sucks.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Of course, it's a real thing.
Was this Dumb and Dumber?
I remember from what's that movie? You're gonna shoot your eye out. What's that one? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's they played on like TBS or TNT on Christmas, like for 24 hours.
I don't watch
Anyway, a
TV, I
kid
don't
gets
know.
stuck to the pole, and they're like, "I double dog dare you!" And then they have to they call it paramedics, they call it firefighters. You haven't seen this movie?
No.
I'm just making things up over
Maybe
here.
you're
Is that what's
making
going
things
on?
up,
No?
but it's not made up because it happened. I know people that got stuck. I lost a little bit of my tongue one time.
Did it affect you?
Maybe it did. Maybe it did. The joyful
That
idiot
explains.
is a great. I told you, it's a great explanation
It's
for
good.
my person.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I meant that in a great way. Like I
know,
wish that
and
was me.
I have the best time for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a thing in Canada because it gets cold. You can if you and then people tell you, right? But as kids, you're a little fuck. So so you don't believe what everyone tells you, right? Because they lied about Santa. Maybe they lied about this shit
come
too.
on. Do
What?
you guys have that all that stuff up there, like
Of
Santa
course.
and?
Of course.
I feel like Canada's like this weird.
I was so I was so disappointed when I figured out it was
How
my
old were
dad.
you when you found out?
3 or 4.
Damn, that's
And I
early.
found out because I recognize the motherfucker.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, okay, let's
I
get into
recognize
this.
my dad in the Santa in
Oh.
the Santa suit. And then maybe he can tell you
Did you? Okay, but so are you at that point? Did you play out like, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna like?
I think I went
And now you can ask
went
for shit?
upstairs and I cried.
No way.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
I know.
This is a sad podcast. All right, turn it off.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Well,
I
I was okay after.
Yeah.
Okay after.
I don't.
But it's a weird thing though. Are you gonna lie to your kids about Santa?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna lie to my kids about. I'm gonna lie to my kids about fucking everything.
Well, I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
they
I don't
have to.
know. I don't know.
You can't be all straight up though.
I feel like I'm a big pothead. As I've mentioned a couple of times, I've been high on the podcast. Sorry, mom. Who's probably listening to you now that you mentioned her. I gotta plug her life in. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, kids are a weird thing. Kids are a super weird thing.
They are, yeah.
That's why you guys saying 5 gives me anxiety. Like, I can't imagine me having 5 of my fucking bastards running around.
Why not?
I'm a mess.
After a few, they hang out with each other.
I don't know. What if you have like the weird kid, like that eats glue? You gotta
well,
start there.
Yeah.
And then you know that means like he's gonna be a drug addict kid.
Maybe.
Then you.
Murderer.
Yeah.
But
or murderer kid. Yeah.
but-
You saw the
no,
Jeffrey
but-
Dahmer shit, right? Like, you know his dad. Like, dude, I thought it was his dad the whole time. I was like, yo, this poor dad.
Did
like,
you see him though? Was he in the documentary?
I don't know. Actually,
I don't think so, because usually the dad is like this
so
one.
you're saying that was made up for the show?
No, I'm saying this. I'm saying the dad is like this fucking kid is no good. The mom is always there.
No, because okay, so
the
how
mom
good are
is
you with the serial
always
killer?
there when in every serial killer the mom is gonna be there. Oh, I can't
Yeah, but-
believe my little son did this. It was the sweetest. And then it was all of this, right?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the dad is like, no, this one is no good.
How are you? Are you good? Are you into serial killer stuff or no? No.
I don't think.
God, wow.
Too
Okay.
sorry.
Jeez, you're not hitting any of the
Yeah,
criteria.
I never understood why people were.
Are you into it?
No.
I'm into it. I'm
Really?
into it a little bit. Not like I'm into it light. Like,
Light.
I do the
Okay, so light.
Back
podcasts.
to if I've been camping with my my mother, my sister, we were camping somewhere in Maine in the forest, and what we'll do is we'll listen to local murder
What?
podcasts.
What?
What?
That's a thing?
You listen to local murder podcasts
If it was a
where
good
you
story.
are
Camping.
camping.
Just so I know like what to expect.
Is it like exciting? Oh, is that like what is it like?
I know
exciting?
the area. No, it's just research. I just need to know what's going on with the area that I'm going
Okay.
to.
See, it's the guy. She does more than the guy that went and died.
Yeah,
in,
exactly. Yeah, if that guy would have been like, "Hey, 15
Hey.
people die in this bus every year. You shouldn't come here."
Maybe
Yeah.
if you go
like
there,
they
you
pulled up
should
Jeffrey
you should
Dahmer,
be
by
a
the
little
way. I
bit
love this.
prepared. Yeah, those glasses are coming back in style though for some reason.
So
Aviators don't.
So you're light into
I'm a
into
little light. I'm
serial
a little
killer
light
ki-
into it. I'm interested in
What-
serial killers. Like I like Ted. Like you know about Ted Bundy? Like
yeah,
Ted-
yeah, yeah. No, I
It's insane,
I
like-
mean, the psychology of it is definitely.
Yeah, but so
interesting.
him, like, his only problem was that, like, he had a great family, but his mom was actually he thought his mom was his aunt for a very long time in his life, and then he found out later, whatever, and that's the only thing wrong with him. But, like, then he was, like, a lot of people that, like, you find out, like, they're just wrong from the jump, you know what I mean? Like, it's
So
insane.
do you believe what is it, nature versus nurture?
So it's funny you say that. So apparently, and I don't know how true this is, you know, my news sources, but they say that it needs to be always in nature somebody like that. Like, and that serial killers have the same, like, mental, I don't know what it was, but it was like basically something like the same mentality as like a CEO from a Fortune 500 company. Like they have these similar
I can
traits
see that.
apparently.
Yeah, you'll have similar.
But so
I
they
can see
occur in
that.
nature like this kind of like very strange like alpha dominant, that one that will clip somebody in your own pack, which is not normal in nature. You know what I mean? Like, it's very weird. It's like,
Yeah.
it's very.
I
and it can
see-
be like
I
anybody
see
here
this
in this
happening,
room.
though.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
You're too good to be true. I might have my eye on you. You
He
know,
has a dick, bro.
you watch it. I didn't say that. I did not say that at all. I meant like murderous vixen, and you're over here like she has a dick.
Great. My mother listens. She's listened to all of them. from the
I
beginning.
said she's a murderous vixen. I would take that any day to be a murderer. She has a dick, Oliver.
Well, it's impolite. No, she
That's
doesn't.
very impolite. Anyway, how do we get on Ted Bundy?
You were light
You
into
like
murders.
serial killers.
I do. I'm not liking it a lot, but anyway. So, anyway, let's not talk about that. I feel weird about this.
So what kind of so what's your favorite type of movie then? Were you?
I'm a huge movie buff.
Me too.
Oh.
I'm a
Me too.
huge movie
Me
buff.
too. I've seen so much.
And it's great. I'm recently seeing this girl, and she's like a reader, like you are, you know. She doesn't. We're actually catching up on like great movies that she's never seen. Like she's never seen like, a lot
Really?
of things. And I'm like, oh, this
Like
is
what?
awesome. We just saw Goodfellas for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
like,
a nice one.
yeah, I love Goodfellas. But like I'm huge into movies, big movie buff. I think that's what I'm kind of trying to like get into some direction going on. Like,
Like for where you'd see yourself going into movie
yeah.
production. If you need-
Video, like I can see myself. I'm falling in love with video right now. So
You want to do video?
I
we
do
should
video. Yeah.
introduce him.
We should talk. We should talk Camilo and
Cammy.
Annabelle.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've done production too before, and I'm just like, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to be this guy. I want to be directing things.
You want to be okay.
We discussed about doing a documentary on Miami.
Oh,
And,
okay.
I'd love to include the wild of the rest of Florida too,
100%.
to see the both
I
sides.
want to do a horror movie with Chris. That's what I have in my head.
Oh, he's definitely got to meet Cammy. I mean, they love horror
Yeah, yeah,
movies.
yeah,
He
yeah.
wants to film. A
I know
horror
Chris
movie.
mentioned something on the camping trip.
So you guys are into horror movie for real?
I'm into all kinds of things.
I never liked
Why?
horror
What's wrong
movie.
with that? I got a buddy who doesn't
What's
watch scary
wrong?
movies, and they're just like,
I
he's
never
like,
and
I just don't like it. I'm like,
I
what's
never
wrong?
enjoyed them.
Why? Just because
Because I
you
always
like action movies?
Yeah, I like action movies. But I love comedy more. I like comedy more.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not enjoying myself when I watch an horror movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the feelings.
I like the horror. I appreciate it because I've been getting into just like I watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like the one from 1973, and if you really think about it, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of very whatever. But just the way how they shot it, you're like 1973, like the effects for everything, you're like, this is pretty insane. So like, it's crazy. Because that's another thing. Like I'm just like I've been behind.
So
the
you
camera.
like the
Are you like
creativity
a
of the
Alfred Hitchcock, like that. No,
I've seen some of those. I've been going back. Like for example, I just watched all of the Twilight Zone from like 1960.
I haven't seen those.
Oh,
I'll tell you what. You don't have to watch all of them like I did. Okay, just watch
You'll
the
just
best
watch the
20
good
episodes, and then do that. I sat and watched all 5 seasons.
I grew up on those.
They're good. They're good. But I watch in a point of view from now that's like, okay, what is like the big deal? And like, which there is a big deal about it. It's very like ahead of its time. Like, I just don't.
So was Star Wars.
So was Star Wars. But so for example, this is from 19. It was in the early 60s, middle to early 60s. I just watched the last season. One of the last episodes is about basically AI. Like
Really?
it's about like this guy, and then he owns a factory. Okay, and this is almost 60 years now. You know, this guy owns a factory, and he gets a robot. And he's like, this is gonna cut 200 jobs. Blah 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 blah. And there's a guy who's like a manager below him. He's like, yeah, but what about these men? Like, men need something to do. We need work. Men need to survive. And he's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And like, just like brushes it off. And then it happens again. He cuts another section. It's like this computer, and it's a fucking, and it brings up all these things. And then like basically, long story short, now you're going to watch it. The guy basically fires himself because he gets a robot to replace him. And like, but it becomes like this thing where you're like, dude, this is so fucking.
What do you? Yeah, but they were
it's
spot
pretty
on.
insane. Like,
Yeah. What do you think about that though? Do you think AI is going to replace all of the jobs?
it's weird. Yes and no.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Not all the jobs.
I think it's gonna replace a lot of the tasks that we do to analyze stuff. I think this is a major time saving that we're gonna be able to be more productive. This is something that
Yeah.
we've been trying a lot too, when with some partners. One of my friends is an AI consultant, and so we're organizing AI business with her and everything.
Okay. I like this.
So we're gonna do consulting for startups to integrate AI mostly into the operations of the business.
That's pretty smart. I feel like AI is just that one thing, you know, and you see it happen every certain amount of time. There's like this big wave and push in things. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the last push to something the same was like that Bitcoin NFT thing, which wasn't.
Yeah.
Like if you
I
really
lost
know,
so much money in those.
Yes, but you also know that it's not the Bitcoin, the NFT itself, it's the technology behind it that's really pushing it. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. Like that's what you know it's the real big thing. So same thing with AI. I don't know if AI is going to be the same way we're dealing with it.
I think
now,
it's going
but
to
I
be
know it's
bigger than
something-
emails.
Oh, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I know that you can tell that that's like the next thing that's like.
Yeah, because you're right on this, but I think maybe bigger than something similar to the internet. Maybe.
But here's my thing. So for example, my family in Colombia has like a rural. They call them fincas. So fincas are kind of like a summer house or like a cabin in the woods, kind of similar thing.
Nice.
People have all kinds of different fincas. Sometimes they're just like some places.
How do you
Sometimes, Finca, Finca.
FINCA.
Yeah, finca. Yeah, just like that. It's like a house somewhere, basically.
Like
Like,
a summer home.
but sometimes it can be like more equestrian. It can be more agriculture. You know
A
what I mean?
chalet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's very similar to that.
Nice.
But so getting to these places, you just see like a farmer with like a donkey and a machete on his side, and you're like, this guy's never gonna be affected by AI. You know what I mean? Like, it's something to think about. Like, there's these very rural areas in the world where it's still like, this guy will never feel what AI is.
I disagree.
You think so?
I disagree.
How?
All right, so so I'll apply to the farming that I know, which is making maple syrup.
Okay.
And then so I think that AI could help in so a big thing is that when you're doing things, it takes time, right? And then if you with the farming, and then the maple syrup is it's an example of those in the tubes, right? If there's fucking holes in the tubes, there's hole because sometimes it breaks, and then sometimes animals
Just whatever, wear and tear.
well, most of the time is animals, so
Okay.
squirrels, deer, bear, shit like that. Because the water is sugary a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so they want to drink the water because it tastes good.
It tastes good, yeah.
So it fucks. So they fuck up with the tubes, and then
And they know this already.
yeah.
They know the tubes are there for that.
Yeah.
I love just like how we adapt to nature and nature adapts to us, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, sorry, that was just a very like,
So
yeah, man.
anyway, those two when they fuck up with the tubes, it creates holes. Then the pressure, there's holes, so then you lose pressure, and then the whole system is less effective.
Okay.
So you want to know where those holes are, and then the foolproof way to know that is to walk all of those lanes, all of those tubes, right? This is how we call courir les fit. And it's just...
I love that just everything just rolls out your mouth so nicely. Wiggly fish, and it's like, you're like, damn, dude.
so it's running the fit. Anyway, the loss of pressure, running the loss of pressure. Anyway, so I think AI could be interesting into analyzing, because if you have all of the tubes on a computer, and then you know everywhere where it goes, right? So then maybe you could analyze this, and then you could analyze the best route to go do that, to go solve all of the problems, all
I
of the
feel
loss
you on
pressure
that,
problems.
but you're gonna have AI tube linking.
I don't know.
Neuroscience.
Maybe it's dumber. It's a dumber way to help. I did a whole script for one of my friends that's gonna do cold calls for me.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, we did that yesterday or 2 days ago.
Nice.
Friday.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so it took me less than an hour.
I mean, AI is gonna change some things for sure. I don't know. We'll see. That's the crazy part about it. Is it's like it
we'll
could be
see.
Terminator. You know what I mean? Like
It could be Terminator.
It's weird.
We've seen a lot of movies.
A lot of movies warn you. This Twilight Zone episode warns you.
I
We're
know.
still doing it.
What Tesla is doing with the robots?
Oh, I saw that. But is that a real video?
I think
the
so.
one with the Tommy gun. You saw him put the hat on and like, you know what I'm talking about?
This one.
Yeah.
Haven't we seen iRobots? How it goes with Will Smith?
Oh,
Yeah.
how do you feel about like Elon Musk and all these like science people? I like Elon Musk.
I like
think
Elon
he's like
too.
He's trying to figure something out, but he's a fucking weird ass dude. I'll tell
He's
you
a
that
weirdo
much.
for sure. Yeah.
But you need weirdos. Like
Of
I think like
course.
if you're not weird, you're not. You think differently.
People take everything too seriously sometimes. Don't you think?
Oh my god, please! I told you that story. I got in a fight with this girl, or I didn't get in a fight with this girl, but
How did that happen?
okay.
What did you tell her?
Actually,
exactly?
you know what? I want to say this.
So
and
we have a
and
feminine.
whoever sees this, I want comment sections where like, hey, I'm right or I'm wrong. How about that? If you,
Oh yeah, of
you know,
course. We
not
can
that I'm
do
like like.
I think you're wrong, but let's go.
After you said it though, now I'm thinking I'm wrong. By the way,
So this
but I
girl.
want to hear your perspective. How about this? Okay.
So this
Ready?
girl is mad at you.
So this girl's mad at me. So I have the pop-up like I told you on Wednesdays. My buddy has this friend of hers. She comes and she visits and whatever. She gets pizza. Like she's cool. It's a friend. Anyway. So she comes from a hospitality background. So I think she's a little tough because a lot of hospitality people are a little tough, So I thought I could just talk to her a certain type of way. You know what I mean?
Thought you
Like,
could talk shit.
yeah, I thought I could talk shit and just like, it'd be reciprocal because that's the way it is, Little sarcasm, little fuckery. Anyway, she said she was thirsty, and I just said, how about you a tall glass of shut the fuck up? So yeah. But I thought it was just being funny, like, ha ha ha. I hate how it's so fucking... Come on, dude. What do you think, honestly? Like, I want to hear...
I think I would need a bit more context. I mean, it also depends if
More context.
I don't know
this is good.
more context, right? Like I don't know what her mood was. I don't know if you guys met for the first time.
No, we've met her a couple times already. She's come to the pop-up a couple times.
Okay.
This was the context. She was thirsty, but there was nothing to drink around, and so I just said that. And
Did you say like I'm joking?
I said it like I said it to you right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
but as soon as I said it,
I think
it was
it's
like,
like-
ooh, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, fuck.
but that's the thing, though. It's some people you can't.
Some people you can joke with, and some people.
can't
No,
joke the
100%.
same way.
Yeah. So
This is what I was telling you earlier. I think this is what they mean the comics when they say like that it's different to hang out with
with other
comics and
comics.
without
Right.
with the regular people.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I personally wouldn't have taken offense. I would have known that you are very funny and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
making a joke.
Yeah.
He's sometimes funny.
Not all the time funny. Now he needs to be just sometimes.
You can't go full retard.
Yeah, you can't go over retard. We're not supposed to say that.
No, but okay.
Well, that's-
How good was Tropic Thunder?
Travis Thunder was fucking amazing.
It's the best movie ever made.
It is. Yeah, it's up there.
I think it's up there.
Is that your favorite comedy movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's The way they did it though is brilliant.
It is.
It's you have to give
my
it to
favorite
them.
scene is when Jack Black is tied to the tree. He's like, I'll suck your dick. He's like, I'll pump the well. I'll swallow the gravy. And he's just like talking about he's gonna fondle this guy's balls. He's like, he's like going for like 5 minutes. I'm like, dude. It's like addiction is real. The whole movie's great. My favorite is Step Brothers. Step Brothers is Talladega Nights. I love Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
If you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. That's my
when
favorite.
when he started to lose and then he got his family stolen.
Oh my god! Yeah, and then it's just like, and it's funny because like he's just marrying her like the whole, and then he ends up with the kids. And you're like, bro, like, how did you end up with the kids? Like,
he stole his wife and 2 kids.
I'm gonna jump on you like a spider monkey. Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, but those comedy movie from say 95 to 2015 because I want to include 22 Jump Street.
Okay. That's a good one to include.
I think so. I think it's the last one of the greats. I think
I could see that. I feel like there was like a big, like I said, like there's like a big like Judd Apatow kind of era with like Seth Rogen, and like they had like this moment where like, and then that kind of branched out. Like
yeah,
there was like Superbad.
Superbad was fun.
I love Superbad.
Superbad was fun.
Superbad was.
I didn't smoke weed back then, but Superbad was still fun.
I love Superbad. I love like the earlier ones. Like I mean, I was a big fan of The Mask. You know. Like,
oh yeah.
Jim Carrey to me is just like.
Yeah.
Liar
too.
Like yeah.
Liar was a good one.
Everyone forgets about Jim Carrey. He's Canadian. He's your people's. Yeah.
Did you know that when he started to act, he wrote himself a check of $10 million?
$10 million. I thought it was $1 million, but okay, $10 million is better. Yeah. That's crazy. Good for him.
Yeah, and then he cashed it at some point.
He's like he's a really interesting person now.
Yeah.
He's what I strive to be. Is that weird?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I would love to be like esoteric and just feel like my spirit can leave my body and I can just be one with the universe. That'd be so great.
Well, then
I have too much anxiety for that, though.
How do you justify reincarnation though with that? Because you said earlier that you believe in that.
Reincarnation. I know we did. I don't know. Like, you know, reincarnation to me is actually much simpler than you think it is.
How does it work?
Making me sound like a crazy person here. Okay. Anyway.
That's been established a long time ago.
Just come here and I tell you my beliefs, and I'm just one with the world. No. So okay. People have thoughts of reincarnation, right? To me, reincarnation is very simple. Okay, let's say.
Could I have some more water?
You want some of mine? It's got sugar in it at the bottom.
No.
Thank you, though.
What kind of sugar?
Regular sugar, not Miami sugar. That's for the afters later.
I don't do that anymore, though.
I don't do that ever. That's for the day after party.
Not anymore. Do you think he stole kids?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that, okay? Like, you know, it's so crazy because, for example, like doing photography, I've done a lot of like assisting jobs, especially when I was starting off. I was like mentored by a lot of people. Yeah. And we do jobs, especially like in the Palm Beach area. So I got to meet a lot of rich people, like these like insane, like anyway, doesn't matter. Like bank owners, things like that, like celebrities. And you kind of find out that to a certain extent, the Illuminati is real. Okay. Now let me put a pin in that. I'm saying that a lot of people, like the 1% rich people, own a lot of things and they make a lot of decisions. You know. Now are they like crazy homosexual Kabbalah, drinking blood? You know, like
maybe some of them.
Maybe one or two of them, but
maybe
not all
a few.
of them. Yeah.
But there's always the weirder.
100%. So it's crazy because like Diddy was, I guess, like a very like a known figure.
So Diddy is he's the rapper, right? Because I'm not.
He's a rapper, and then
So what did he do? What else did he do?
So
why is he so popular?
So the thing with Diddy is because he.
I don't know him that much.
So Biggie Smalls, you know Biggie Smalls.
Well, I know he's a rapper.
Right, let's start there. So
and then he died. So
exactly. So he came off of that kinda. He was Biggie's producer. Okay. Then he became a rapper in his own right, and then he was very involved in producing music
I saw the
gives you-
video with well, Justin Bieber, as a teen.
Oh
Have you
yeah,
seen
yeah.
this
I
video?
saw that.
It's
Yeah, it's
creepy
weird.
as
It's
fuck,
weird.
right?
It's weird, right?
It's
yeah, yeah.
very
Very
weird.
Very weird.
Oh,
But
it's like he molested
But that's
Justin
so.
Bieber.
But that's so crazy to say that. You know what I mean? Like,
Knowing the
It looked
rumor
weird.
and then,
It looked weird.
and then
It looked
looking at
weird.
the video, it
But
looks
now-
like he did.
what about this documentary that's going around right now? I haven't seen it yet, but it's like the one with the Nickelodeon kids, and I guess a bunch of them got like, you know what I'm talking about.
Apparently,
right?
50 Cent was saying it for years though.
Yeah.
that he
so,
was.
so you hear these things.
And
yeah.
apparently 50 Cent is like a very nice guy, and then when he doesn't
they
like
say.
you, that's what they say too.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I heard a couple of things, but
I don't know. They say something about Trump, and Trump's a very nice guy apparently. So
this is what I heard too.
So you know, there's things like that. You hear bang saying what? I feel like you're doing a face over there. Like we should talk about this.
No.
Oh, okay. You like Trump? no, no, but it's true.
If
like,
I could, I'd vote
you
for
hear that
him.
some people basically have a personality, you know,
Yeah.
that they put up to the world, and then some people actually are the people they say they are. But what I was getting with that, it's like, so yeah, Diddy was like considered to be like a very as he basically became.
But then the other side of this is we can't trust literally everything that people say.
100%,
Look at
100%.
our conversation.
100%. 100%. Yes, exactly. I don't know, you know, like, I guess navigate the world safely. That's the.
Well, I mean, there's kids missing at some point.
Right, but then again, see, and that's what I hate. Like, I hate.
Have you
that-
seen how big the market for human trafficking is?
No, I mean I've seen.
It's like I think it's hundreds of billions of dollars.
That's a lot.
A year.
But then what is like, for example, okay, like human trafficking. Human trafficking is also considered like the coyotes who bring people across the border. That's also considered human trafficking. So
yeah,
like,
well,
so when you say human trafficking, you mean like kids missing, women missing, because there's also like the ones that get taken and sold like into sex slavery. You know what I mean? Like,
do we
so-
count headhunters in those?
But there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of variety. I don't know, like that's what the crazy part about right now is that you're really taking in information and you're kind of like taking it as you can, and you're like, you're filtering things out. You don't know.
I know you can't trust anything.
But then there's always too much of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I've, like right now I have a very weird relationship with like social media and like my phone. I'm trying to figure that out. Like,
Because if you want, you can find a study saying one thing, and then you
Correct.
Google the exact opposite, and you're
Correct.
gonna find a bunch of studies saying the exact opposite.
So like I just went through that right now. Like okay, so I'm 36. I know, amazing for my age. Anyway,
You look good.
I have to. So now I don't know why. I don't know if I'm about you or you, but like, do you ever get like just a random like I'm gonna die of this? I need to look into this and not die of this kind of situation. No, okay, just me.
You
Okay. Just me. Okay. Anyway, so this week for me, it's prostate cancer. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's like as a man, there's two things that kill you: your heart and your prostate.
That's true.
So I started looking into this.
Maybe a huge fall too.
Well, yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying, like,
or a crane apparently.
I saw that.
That's wild. Have you seen this?
Somebody said, I was telling them I was coming to the podcast today, my coworker, and he was like, "Oh, careful of those cranes." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he's
She
like,
drives there every fucking
dude,
day.
that's insane. And the fact that it just like landed on someone, like, is
Well, you know, in Quebec, there's a bridge that did that and killed a few people.
well, that just happened here too with the whole thing's falling apart.
I know. Well, maybe we should take care of it. Maybe cut the. maybe we stop saying everything is racist and we take care of the thing we built.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I don't think it's just that deep, but yeah, I get with you. No, there needs to be stuff that's involved into the, what's it called? The infrastructure.
Well, yeah.
So cancer.
So cancer. Sorry, thank
So
you.
you
I was
had
like, I was
a-
geting to something.
So
thank
you had a finger in your ass.
That's what you hear. No, not yet. Okay?
Not yet.
But that's
So
another
that's
thing.
coming.
I was like, yeah.
Maybe you'll come too.
Exactly. Michael has this great saying. He's like, it's not that you try it, it's that you end up liking it. Okay, so.
This is why they go every year.
But okay, so back to prostate cancer. So apparently, so yeah, whatever. I'm down a Google rabbit hole. I'm figuring out my life. I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die of prostate cancer. I don't know why.
And then you Google the whole thing.
I Googled the whole
And then
thing.
you're gonna die.
Right. But it says.
Did you check though? Like, see? No.
No,
You
not
didn't-
yet.
you
Not
didn't
yet. I'm not there yet. But
uh,
stop putting ideas in my head because then I'm gonna be like, right now I'm like, oh, do I feel something? What's going on with me? You know, like.
What if I like it?
But okay, so apparently, long story short, it's about peeing. So you either pee, like you have to relax your prostate or not overuse it. So, but again, get to the information. So it's like One thing says you should pee sitting down, which as a guy, whatever, opens a lot of doors. We're not going to talk about
It's
that.
gay.
Okay. And the other one says always pee standing up, never sit down.
That's
so, like,
messy.
So like now it's like, okay, what information is true? 10 doctors say this, 10 doctors say that. What is the truth? I need like a Chinese doctor, like a medicine,
When it's okay, I'll tell you.
like a back 100 years old.
So you do both.
Okay.
When there's light outside, you pee standing up because people could see you. And then when it's
This is very
And then-
Confucius of you.
and then when it's dark, then you don't want to miss, and then you don't
you
want to
sit
do
down.
a mess, so you
Okay.
sit down.
All right.
But then it's dark, so nobody can see.
I like this.
See? Then
I like
then
this.
then maybe you're good, maybe you're bad, but
Okay.
And this is the information that people.
This is the information that was gonna have to know. I know. I'm so sorry. Like
I think it's it's a valid
it's
information.
it's good. It's good to know. I don't have prostate cancer.
Well, it's some
everybody.
guys is a problem. Pissing. I had 3 brothers. Trust me, it was a problem.
It's a thing. Yeah. Is that a? That's like a thing. That's like a whole thing. Like a peen.
Oh
and-
yeah, guy miss.
Yeah.
Girls too, apparently. Apparently,
I don't believe
women's
that. Girls-
bathroom is trashier than
Please
the
be
guys.
here to speak for all women now.
No comment. See, that's suspicious.
That is a
I
little
plead
suspicious.
the 5th.
Wow, that's interesting.
I know, right?
All right, cool.
Ah,
I
dirty
like this.
little secret.
This is good. This has been great conversation.
Let's focus on Whitney for a second.
Let's focus on Whitney.
Let's not.
Whitney, I feel like you're the person.
Please.
Can we turn these cameras around?
Can we not?
No, why? Why? No, now you're being shy all of a sudden. You gave me in this room, but now you don't want to talk about things. No, it's okay, Whitney. You
It's
don't
funny
have to
how it works.
talk. It is funny how it works. I like. When's the next camping trip? What's going on? Let's talk about this.
The trip?
The next
Let's
which
put
one?
it in stone,
Okay.
or wood.
Well, okay. The horseback riding trip.
Sure.
The horseback.
That's what we're going for. That's the first. Not even anything normal. Just like a little canoeing.
Well, we're
again.
going to Mexico in May.
Okay, I'm going to Italy in May.
Ooh,
In Spain. Never been to Europe.
really?
Yeah.
I was in France 2 years ago.
Oh,
It was nice
I
in
wanna
the
go to
south of
France.
France. My brother did. He finished his master over there, I think,
nice.
or something. He was he's a kinesiologist or something like that. He specialized
is.
in training for athletes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
his one of his dreams.
Are you
is,
all athletic and beautiful in your family?
Yeah.
I like how you're not humble at all about that.
No, I'm the best looking one. Though. I'm the
All
best. I think I'm the best one.
You're the best one. That is even less humble than when you just how we started off.
No, because
Is it all boys?
No, it's boy, girl, twin.
What's a twin?
Boy,
Twin
boy,
has no sexuality.
boy. Assume
Oh
boys.
damn, that sucks for your sister.
Yeah, yeah, no,
She's
she's,
like never got laid in high school. How many guys did you beat up?
Well, not enough, because she was fucking around back then.
Oh, really?
Well, now she's married to one of my best friend.
Okay,
They have
nice.
two beautiful daughter
Dude,
together.
imagine having
Yeah.
like 4 brothers. You could never.
But she,
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, but it was good for her, I think, because she has a great character. She's very, very organized. She works. She has the business with my friend. They manufacture. It's called Muralux,
Okay.
and they manufacture. Pull it up. It's it's amazing what they're doing. So they have this technique of the. I'm gonna butcher it for sure, but they can print basically every image that you want on aluminum panel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's very good.
Wow, that's a
It's,
sexy website.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
it's amazing, and the business is booming. They're doing well, and my mom is working there as well too.
I want to talk about Whitney again because she didn't like it. So let's get back into that.
But no, they can do showers, backsplash. It can go outside. They just bought a new machine, a new printer. It's fucking huge. I think it's 70 feet wide by 100 feet long.
Okay.
This machine. They
Wow.
paid over $1 million for a machine, for a printer.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like nobody in your family wanted to keep up like the maple thing going on.
I know,
or?
we lost it. My dad actually told yes
I
when
don't know if you want me. Don't want to talk about it. I know that's too personal,
it's
really.
fine.
Okay.
When I was
'Cause that sounds like a really. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like it sounds like a very cool like just passed down tradition.
oh
even-
dude, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love to have another one at some point,
Okay.
because I miss it. It was very, very cool. My grandfather started it. My dad continued, and then when I was finishing cégep, when I was about to go to university, my dad asked me if I wanted to buy a huge piece of land in Vermont with
Okay.
him. He would give me $80,000 salary starting. I would own the.
Why Vermont?
Because there was because of regulation. Because in Canada there's quotas. There's quotas on the amount of maple syrup. It's basically the mafia with the with the system over there.
Someone
You
better be fucking dead in that ambulance because they're ruining my podcast right now.
maybe someone is. Maybe it's a fire truck.
Oh, that's even more ignorant. That's what it is.
Maybe the building. Does it
Someone
smell?
be on fucking fire now.
Building some.
Does it smell like flames?
No, I don't know. It's like here.
Maybe it's here. No, but
I like this skyline. I'm like, every time I'm back here, I'm like,
dude, Miami
Okay.
is so nice though.
Um,
Even though we're in Fort Lauderdale, but I still.
yeah, it's okay.
It's very.
I'm still
cool.
Miami, so I can carry. I'm being honest. I'm still being what's it called when you fact check something?
Well, my office is in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Edgewater.
Sorry, I want to think about this maple thing. Yeah, it sounds really magical. What do you mean about cleaning regulations? What's going on with that? Is it like crazy? Is that why he was trying to put you in Vermont instead of?
There is a documentary.
No, there's a documentary.
I've heard about this. It's like
have
I'm broken or something, right?
So, have you seen Dirty Money on Netflix?
Oh, that's what it is. Dirty Money. Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's
So
like an
episode 5, I think, is the one on
But how do you do the maple syrup? How do you like run scams?
So it's not, well, it's the government. So basically, they force the farmer to sell the maple syrup to the federation, and
Okay.
the federation after sells to the market.
Okay.
So if you want to sell over, I think it's over 100 milliliter, or if it's not transformed, if the maple syrup is not transformed. So when you produce maple syrup, you put it in those big barrels. It's 32-gallon barrels.
Okay.
And then you can conserve the maple syrup for a while in those.
Oh, so basically they're like a cartel. They can control the economics of the whole market.
Exactly. So
Gotcha.
so the point.
But this is the government, or is this like a?
It's kind of.
You know how they say the Federal Reserve is in the government?
It's not. It's the same thing.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a private business that the
Okay.
government used to do everything
Are
else.
we gonna talk about that? Do you think the
We
Federal
can.
Reserve is at the government?
Well, I think the Fed is.
What else do you want to talk about? Who killed JFK? Let's talk about this right now.
Well, I think it's the CIA.
Ooh. Okay.
I think they kill him.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think they kill him. But I haven't done.
Why don't you want to say anything?
I haven't done a lot of research, but I think it's very, very fishy that they're not releasing the information, and then that proved to me it proved that they meddled in the affair, and I think that probably was organized.
Oh, why? Why kill JFK?
I think he was not wanting to do the wars that they wanted to do.
Okay.
And I think there was some. If you remember, what he said, there was a problem with the military-industrial complex.
Which is
It's-
true.
Yeah, I think it's true
I mean,
as
it's
well.
100% true.
But it's I think it's also it's human nature though.
You know, it's weird because like this is again like where the information comes from. Like, yeah, it's very easy to see a video on YouTube. You know
Well,
what I mean?
look, I asked you to be on my crew, to be pirates.
Oh, that's the next adventure.
I'm into this. Hold on, though. But I just had a cousin who was in the military, you know, and you hear like, and this is my first experience with it. Like, I've had friends who were in the military, but this is my first direct experience with it. But yeah, they don't get paid anything. Like, they fucking get treated like shit, you know, like the uniforms they have to pay with. And I'm like, where are these amazing benefits from the military you're supposed to hear from again? Like, where's all this money going to the, because it is going somewhere,
It is
obviously.
going
I mean, like, so
somewhere,
it's
yeah.
like, where is this going? So
We should take care of the guys.
100%, like 100%.
Why, my God, we should take care of the guys.
100%.
Like, are you kidding? Do we not have a fund that every budget there's a percentage of the money that goes towards this fund, and this fund is basically a pension fund for the troops,
Yeah.
and then they could invest in assets like in real estate, and
Well,
then
just-
they could have a very
We're coming-
secure.
We're coming full circle.
Well,
You're
of
just-
course,
you're just using-
this is the asset that I'm selling. This is what pension fund invests
Yeah,
in
yeah.
at the end of the day.
Well, no, that's pretty good actually. Yeah.
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 So this is where it goes. But then the guy should be taken
Yeah,
care of.
it's
It's
pretty sad.
ludicrous.
It's pretty sad sometimes. And then it's like ludicrous. Like I don't know if you've seen, for example, I know it's a big, like it's like by Jon Stewart, I think. And they're pushing. He's pushing for, because I guess during Iraq and Afghanistan, all this stuff, they would use these like fire pits where like they would like basically burn human excrement, like because they would use that as pits to.
Really?
Yeah, and so a lot of those guys or all these people in those camps, they have these crazy like lung problems, like they're insane, like basically tar in their lungs. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like very bad for them. And it happened like across hundreds and thousands of people. And they're trying to get money for them, and like the army's like, no, we just don't have that kind of money. Like, but it's like known fact. It's like look it up. It's pretty crazy. But that's only one of many things that is happening.
I wanted to be a sniper when I was a kid.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I know.
I think they're going to get serious things. Like, I want to be a sniper. Like, that's actually rad.
No, I wanted to be a sniper. I wanted to be special ops.
Yeah, I want to be like a freaking.
So I tried to be,
room,
dude. I tried to be in the police,
Uh-huh.
and then when I tried to apply, then I didn't have the notes. So I did the first year in like general study to social study to increase my notes.
Uh-huh.
Then I was invited. I reapplied for the second year, and I didn't get in.
Okay.
But I guess I was fortunate. Maybe they didn't want me there.
I met some wild people that like cops that like do cocaine and stuff on the days off. Like it's like.
Oh, they must do. If there's corrupt cops.
Well, what's the? It's not even like corrupt cops.
Because
like,
it's just they're just people. They're just people. I think we're.
I get it.
They're just people.
But if it's not happening as like a society where like we all accept them, we do them behind closed doors. It's like.
Well, how about so? Do you believe that I think it should be illegal. Actually, I'd love to buy cocaine at the pharmacy.
Yeah.
At least I wouldn't worry if that there might be fentanyl in it.
100%. I think there's already things like Adderall. Adderall is basically cocaine.
It's
You know?
basically
Like-
cocaine. No, it's basically
Yeah,
cocaine in a pill.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of things that we're already like.
And we give it to kids.
Exactly.
How good is
I
that?
was one of those kids.
Really? Well, look at you.
I took. Honestly, yes. The first time I ever did cocaine, it felt. I was a kid that got prescribed Ritalin. Ritalin as a kid, I got prescribed Ritalin. I was ADHD, whatever. Probably when I was about like 8 to maybe 12 years old. I stopped taking it because I didn't like how it made me feel. But the first time I did cocaine, I was like, this feels just like Ritalin. That's what I thought about. Like as an adult, like I was like, I remember that same sensation. I was like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And like it's supposed to like make you not jittery, not this guy. Like that just like ramp me up
Let's
more.
fucking
Like,
go.
Yeah, dude, that's what it's doing. So yeah, I don't know. I can see that. I can see where like correlations with my childhood and things. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, 100%.
So I didn't get in the police.
Sorry, I cut you up on that story.
It's okay. I did the physical test, and then I did it in 2 schools, and I think I came in top 5 for every test except for the pool. I was sucked in the pool.
I was great in the pool.
Oh, I sucked in the pool. My mom can tell you all about this. I
Was
looked
it
like I
because
was
you were a
about to
chunky kid
drown.
and you just went down.
I looked like I was about to drown.
I didn't know this, and I tried to take you free diving.
I looked like I don't like swimming that much.
I hear that you're quite adventurous. Like you take this man everywhere.
Yeah.
You're talking a little. You're gonna be surprised when you get back and you hear the video that we're talking before it took you so long.
Oh, from earlier.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was nothing but nice things.
Good.
It's a lot
Because
of
it's all on
nice
film.
things.
He's gonna know.
I'll know.
What? You're pretty outdoorsy. Let's talk about you. We're gonna come back to you. We're gonna get back to this.
She's very outdoorsy.
It is. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, a little crazy, but it's fine.
But that's okay.
But
We can
it's
we can
the
match.
Were
good-
you
it's like
outdoorsy?
the good
Or
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
been becoming outdoorsy?
No. I was a lumberjack.
Oh, you're a real lumberjack.
Oh yeah,
Is that what you're called?
Well, I cut a lot of trees, so I guess you can say that.
That's fucking cool. I have to cut wood for my pop-up. No, for real.
I'll ask for help.
If you need someone to handle the chainsaw, I got you.
Can
I don't
you
have
get
a fucking
behind him?
chainsaw.
Well,
Okay, I have
like
an axe. Okay.
Get behind him and teach him his
So
your
for the
technique.
pop-up, by the way, back to Rebel Pizza, guys. Come every Wednesday at Wakefield. We have gas. We have ovens, but we have wood-fired ovens.
Oh, it's
so
way
It's a
better.
wood-fired pizza. Yeah,
It's
100%.
way better.
100%.
Way better.
But so we have to literally buy the wood, and then we have to fucking, because the ovens aren't that big, so we have to actually chop it down
Yeah.
to make it fit even more. So I've had to actually start chopping wood. Like me
It's
and my
nice,
buddy.
right?
Yeah.
The feeling is cool,
cool.
right?
I
It's
feel-
nice, right? You feel
I
like
feel good.
You have
Yeah.
to
feel
use
like,
a
But I
sword.
feel like shit because my posture's like, I'm like, you know, and I feel like I'm gonna swing my head in, you know, like. So I feel ridiculous. I thought I was gonna look like Captain America in the Avengers when he's like doing it, but no, I look like
Yeah,
shit.
well, you know, he had a great.
But it's a
shape
good
for that
workout.
movie.
It's like a good.
It's a good
like
workout.
you feel it in your body, like
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I'm this testosterone's coming out of my chest.
Oh yeah, it's it's oozing.
Yeah.
No, for real though, it's a good workout.
Have you
and-
chopped a full tree?
Well, yeah, of course.
How long does that take you? Yeah,
Well-
of course. Of course I have.
Well, it depends how you do it, because you can send it towards a direction you want.
Okay, that's like a whole thing.
So if you because what you do is you cut you want to have, so let's say this is the tree, right? So you want to do a cut here, you want to do a cut here to have this gap that's
Okay.
going to open.
Okay.
And then you want to cut from the back, and then the way you cut is going to have a lever effect. And
Okay.
then if you leave like a part of the tree here, then the tree is going to do that. And then if you leave a part of the tree here, then the tree is going to do that.
Right.
And so you can if you're good at it, you can basically
Don't do this.
you can basically control where the tree goes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So this is what I did. I was cutting the trees, and my dad was picking them with the big timberjack.
Your dad had the
tractor.
easy job.
He was on the tractor, yeah. But
I feel like this is like first date conversations
This is-
about you.
well,
You
this
talk about
is
how
why-
you camp and how you cut trees.
well, this is
and-
why you want to have boys. Then it's free work.
Listen, girls
when
can
you-
do it too.
No,
I'm here
no,
for the
my
girls,
sis-
okay?
dude,
I'm
we
here to
had
support
one-
the chicks.
We had one, and she didn't do it.
Oh.
We had one sister.
Yeah, but
and
you had a
then-
princess.
Well, see. Yeah, but we had one sister, and
Like, I
then
don't even have to be there to know the situation was.
trust
She was
me-
the only girl. She got
trust
taken.
me,
She's
she
probably your
didn't-
dad's favorite, isn't she?
I would. I don't know. This is gonna
The
be
way you think about it just tells me yes already.
maybe. Now,
You're
now
like,
she,
let me think
well,
about it.
now
Actually,
she
yes.
has two little girl
Okay.
with her as well. And then when you look at those fucking kids,
But they're
they're
adorable.
the cutest. They're the cutest. And then our family feed is basically became.
You got any siblings?
um,
Okay, we need to hear what you said. What was that? For the rest of the people in the background?
Just one.
this
Oh,
is the
okay.
new one.
Oh, cute.
This is the new one. If you scroll a little bit up, you're gonna see
See a
the
video.
Remy.
Can I play the video?
Of course.
I like this. Welcome to the podcast. We're looking at baby pictures right now. Very, very cute. Okay, so do you have baby fever? You guys have baby fever? We talk about this?
I got the.
I know your mom listens to this. That's why
Look,
I'm being cautious.
look at this
I don't
cute.
think oh, that's very cute. Aw. Aw.
Yeah, she's adorable.
I had like baby fever when I was 25.
Really?
Like I was like, I'll get
Well,
something.
that's a while ago.
I know,
What
but
the fuck happened?
Yeah, I don't know. But I was like, I'll get anything pregnant right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Really?
Yeah. Like, it
Did
was
you
fu-
try?
I feel like I was striking out so bad at the time, and I had nobody. Thank God, because
That bitch would have been pregnant
100%. It was like a 6-month period, maybe. Like, ooh, damn, I'm a loser. I haven't get that late for 6 months. But yeah, like dude, it was like I want a baby. Like I want to go raw and go have a baby. Like I don't know. That's how it works, right?
The raw is better than.
Yeah, of course it is. Okay, pirates.
Well,
Let's
Who-
hear it. Yo
I'd love to
ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Oh, he was the one that was going to bring all the morale on the ship.
yeah, I think he's the bard.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a big morale guy.
No, but
It's important, right? So
it's the
everyone
most
doesn't-
important piece in
It
the
really
crew.
is.
I
because
feel like
then
morale
everybody
guy's also the guy that gets dropped off first. They're like, oh, we need to drop somebody off. Like, not enough food?
Go get him.
Morale guy. He's not doing shit.
No. If you there's
No. We just eat you.
If there's like a sacrificial lamb, I'm
there's
that
people
person.
that we can throw off before the morale
Oh,
guy,
okay, like
because then
who?
everyone else would be depressed.
I like this. Okay, I'm into this, guys.
Yeah, because but how good was Pirate of the Caribbean?
Oh my
though?
God, it was amazing.
Those movies were what the fuck happened with Johnny Depp? Have
Johnny
you seen?
Depp became a joke, dude. Which is crazy because like he like to me like obviously the guys like me like artistic and we think like we're cool. Like he was like the man, you know, like 'cause
For
he did,
so
he
long.
did whatever he wanted, like he wore where he wanted, you know what I mean? Like,
he got a bitch that shit in his bed.
but exactly.
He got a girl that shit in his bed.
But before you knew that, he got a younger chick. She's all over him. She's hot. And then you find out it's like they had the marriage from hell.
How?
And then you air it out on national TV.
And they made a documentary about it.
And then you make a documentary about it.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
You really?
Yes, of course.
I haven't.
I haven't. I didn't see the trial, but I had a cousin who told me, fucking loser, watched like all the 8 hours, like every day, sat down. Not that people did the losers. Okay, sorry
What?
about that. But he sat down and watched the whole thing. It took a
He
while.
watched the whole thing.
It's like 2 weeks. So the thing about documentary is that they splice it for you. Like he says, she says. How it was is that for like 2 weeks she just talked. It was just her. And then for another 2 weeks or whatever, it was just Johnny. He just talked. So you don't really get for the documentary. At least you see like the.
They piece it together.
Yeah, but it's like, damn, dude. And also Johnny's like 60 now. Like, come on, bro. You gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
Leave some for the rest of us. You know what I mean? They've been doing it for too long.
Grow up a little bit.
Fun fact: some of the girls I shot a girl who connection I think was like used to date Johnny Depp. Like I
Really?
heard that rumor. Yeah.
Well, with the kind of girls that you guys shoot, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Especially Joey.
Yeah, Joey shot
He's
every
always
girl.
with supermodels.
Always. Joey's like, Joey just has a great life. Good for him.
Good for him. Yeah. Wakes up at 11.
First of all, he's also like super fucking funny. This is gonna be like the We Love Joey podcast over here.
Joey sucks.
He's super fucking funny. He's very talented, and he's also very good looking. Like I was at the camping trip, like he's got these blue eyes. I'm like, oh wow, he's very pretty. Just wakes up, no shirt, just V cut. You know, like you're like
with his cap.
Yeah,
his cap
just
on.
hanging
The
out.
Joey Wright cap.
Own merch.
On merch. He's on merch, bro. He's on merch. It's his merch.
I need one of those hats. I don't know if he's the only one that has it. I think he's the only one that has the hat.
Should just have one Ortiz.
I know, but no, I want his. I want the Joey Wright one.
Oh, you want to? you're not confident enough to have your own merch, bro?
I want to sell myself at the Joey. Are you Joey Wright? Yeah, duh. You don't see the hat? I need a Joey Wright shirt and hat. I have a Victor. Victor has his own company, Guava Key Media. So yeah, I finally got a shirt and I got a hoodie. So I need a Joey Wright, and then I need a Chris headshots.
I need to have one.
I need a headshot. And plus, you got a headshot. You should get a shirt.
I
Like,
know.
what the fuck?
I should get a shirt with my headshot.
That should be another thing he sells. Actually, that should be another. It's a little weird though.
I'd wear it.
When are you gonna wear that?
I'd give you one.
I would rock it too.
Everybody at the I guess that's on the show gets one.
Okay, so one of my two
I
of my
like that.
best
Yeah, you should
friend.
do that. Yeah, you should do that.
Two of my best friends are a little crazy, but
Just a little.
Just a little.
Okay.
And one of the two gave Hugo. So Simon gave Hugo a shirt with Hugo's face on it, and then it was written on it, "missing."
That's awesome, actually. I like that.
Or
I like
have you
that.
seen this guy or something like that? And Hugo wear it to the gym every fucking time, bro. So
Yeah, I had a buddy who, fuck him, by the way, gets me this tank top, and he's in the Air Force. And it says, like, Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera, yeah, I think that's right.
I don't know. It's a place in the Middle East, but it says, like, the place that says gym, and it's, like, a guy holding things. He gives me this tank top, and it's, like, this tank top that has, like, the holes and everything on here.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, I got this because bodybuilders wear this, and you'll never look like a bodybuilder. And just throws it at me. So now I wear it all the time. It's like, fuck you. I was like, I'm going to rock this fucking tank
Well,
top.
maybe you're shaping your body in different
I
in
may
a
have.
different
I'm
manner.
bodybuilding into some other shape.
Exactly.
But I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking rock this. I wear it at festivals all the time. I wear it all the time I can get. Yeah.
See, do you like it?
Fuck yeah.
So it's a
I
good
love it.
gift.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. But that's not the point. Fuck him. The point is to be spiteful, all right?
Well, sometimes spite is the waste of time.
It is. But
See,
no, but
she
I
could
love
be
to be
spiteful about the best gift of my life that I lost.
Oh, I
after
heard
2
about
weeks.
this. Yeah, I heard about that. What an ass.
So much thought.
That means you have to get another one.
I know.
No, but well, because I think it's the idea.
By the way,
That,
do we-
I'll just
do we
order a
tell
few
people?
so
Is
I
this
can-
like
No, so
Oh,
okay,
sure.
so she had gave me the
because we're just talking
I-
about a MacGuffin right now.
yeah, because I like
Yeah.
to smoke cigars too,
Right.
and I like the Zippo lighter. It's always been my favorite, and so she gave me one for our 1-year anniversary. She gave it to me a few days before, and then maybe that was the curse. I don't know.
When was the anniversary, by the way?
12th of December.
I love that.
3 weeks after I moved here.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, a month. A month
Oh,
after.
wow.
Yeah.
I feel like he's catching. He's like predator.
A
He's
little
like, I
bit.
need to get a girl. I gotta stay in this country. I'm gonna. Who are you? Marry me.
My sister
Her
grilled
sister
him.
asked me that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Because I'm just talking shit, but that's kind of fucked up for her sister.
But I don't need to. I can have my own families.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. What were we talking about?
I have fucking
lighter.
forgot. Huh?
I forgot too.
About the lighter.
The lighter.
Oh, the
yes.
lighter, yes.
Oh yeah, the best gift of my life. And
We
see,
have this problem, bro. That's how you know it's like
I know. This is why I
I'm
lost
getting
it.
holes in my brain now. Like
Maybe.
it's the weed smoking.
Maybe it's.
I
the
have
weed.
that and I have no peripheral vision. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, I have it, but it's bad.
Oh, it's okay.
Like especially when driving, I really like when I'm parking. Like my the perception I have and it's bad sometimes.
Do you
Yeah,
need
that's when I
glasses?
notice it. I don't think so. It's just the weed smoking. That's what I tell myself. I have 20/20 vision. I'm perfect. Don't come at me with that.
Maybe you should see. I don't know. Maybe you should see. You should see it. But the
I
lighter
can't
thing.
because the American healthcare system.
Is it bad?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
It's as bad as Canada's.
Oh, it's not that as bad as Canada. I don't think so.
I think Canada's is better. And I know
No.
this because I've watched many a documentary. Prove me wrong.
No. Go try to meet a doctor in Quebec. You'll tell me. You'll tell me in 6 months.
I've met
you
so many
haven't-
doctors here. It's not even funny.
Yeah,
Not in
well,
Quebec though. They're all here vacationing. That's why.
see, maybe. No, but when you control because the way it works for the the healthcare system in Quebec is that it's the government that funds everybody is insured, right? So
Well, so here's also this, like, and I don't mean to cut you off, but going into that as well, like, wasn't Quebec trying to, what's it called, when you try to, like, leave the country and become, like, its own area?
yeah,
Does that have anything to do with it as well?
yeah. Well, we are different because there's it's the only place in North America that speaks French
Right.
primarily, and Quebec is Quebec City is the oldest city in North America. There's a huge history over there. The Quebec people, the French Quebec people are, I think they are a distinct nation. It's been recognized by the government of Canada many times. There was talk in 1980 and 1995 to do they did a referendum then. They both lost, because I don't think the people in Quebec are ready to do what it takes to live on their own.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this. This got deep. I want to
Well,
know about this.
I think they're the Tanguy of Canada. I think they're the lazy child that lives on his parents at his parents' expense for.
Well, because I know that they want to leave, but there's also there's conditions that they still want that they would need to be part of the Canada, right? That's what it's like going on.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit messy.
I'm so informed on Canadian politics. It's not even funny. Look at me, just explain everything so well.
Of course, it's a little bit messy because they've been doing business with the rest of Canada for 400 years, and everything is the economy of Canada is very tied in with the economy of the U.S. It's 80% of our trade, but Quebec, this is the crazy thing. It has everything to succeed. It's just, I think we switched the religion of the Catholicism, and then people now view the government as kind of the God, or a little bit.
Interesting.
All
Okay.
of the fucking problem that they have, they want a new regulation, or they say the government should fix it. Or this is why I think they are not ready to go on their own.
I'm dying to go to Canada.
It's nice. It's nice, but you see it every time. I see it every time I go. It looks like it's degrading a little bit.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I think.
Have you been to Banff or any of
yeah, it's the best though.
You?
Banff
was
is
just there.
You were
yeah.
you guys were just there together?
No,
Oh.
she went without me.
Wow, you left him here.
No, I
he
was driving back to Quebec with my dog.
Okay.
Because back
Our
then,
With Charlie.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because
Shout out to Charlie.
she
Super
had
cute.
something. she had something in her back, and she couldn't walk for like almost a month.
Yeah, it was a couple of weeks she couldn't walk, so we changed.
So
all
I
of our
didn't want to
Christmas
put her in
plans
the bag to go in the plane.
Okay.
because we were supposed
um,
to go to Europe, and then that got
Yeah.
switched, and
Well, I didn't.
yeah.
It didn't work, so I drove to Canada with the dog. And
Okay.
now she's fine with a lot of exercise. Because I didn't want to do the MRI. I think the vets are crooks.
Okay. Have you seen Joey's thing about the MRIs?
No.
He's been posting some crazy stuff. Back to
Oh,
Joey.
about
the Joey
uh,
featuring podcast. Joey and Victor podcast feature.
about how life. No, not life insurance. This one.
yeah,
actually
but
is
no, that
about
thing.
health insurance is a scam.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
I
What he's
think
like,
so.
what he's showing. Like,
I think so. I
It's
didn't.
pretty
I didn't
insane.
watch too much though.
if you don't know, basically he needed to get, I think, like a MRI or a CAT scan or some kind of radiograph. What do you call it?
scan.
Yeah, whatever. Scan. And then I guess he
For
went
a
to pay
scan?
He went to for some kind of scan. I don't know what to call it. Radiography, radiology. I'm gonna stop saying that word.
Doesn't matter.
So yeah, he goes for something, and I guess and it said X-ray. You know, plain English, X-ray. And yeah, I guess he went to pay for it, and they asked him if he had. They basically gave him a bill with health insurance, and then I guess he was like, "Oh, I don't have health insurance," and then it was like way lower.
Really?
Yes. And then he talked about it, like he posted, he has a big following, he talked about it. And then people started like telling him, like, yeah, this is true. Like they started sending him like screenshots and like give him their story and things. He had like a bunch of them. Like I guess it's a very normal thing where like they'll charge you more if you have health insurance instead if you don't. Like
Well,
if you're
yeah,
paying out
because
of
they
pocket.
know that they can get more from the insurance.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
but that's also like what's causing like so many problems. World's fucked up. It really is. You
It
know,
really
like,
is,
It
though.
really
It
is.
really-
It's kind of shitty. Like
It really is. It's weird because it sucks to know that your system is it's all fucked up. It's weird as mine.
yeah,
Because then how do we take care of people
Right.
the right way? I
Right,
think
right,
we need
right.
more prevention though. Maybe people would be
100%. I'm for example, like me. I'm not the healthiest guy, but I've been trying to be better. Years ago, I started doing yoga, and then like you learn to listen to your body. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and so it's a very big thing. And then you do learn like your nutrition. Like, I just started working out recently.
nice. Good for you.
Thank you. I hate it.
It's okay. I still hate it.
Yeah, that's what I can't stand when I talk to somebody like, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna run. They're like, I love it. I'm like, dude, I fucking hate it.
No,
like,
I started
tell-
running because I hate it.
So I'm
and
a
I
walker and a
still-
runner now. Like I'm doing that, and I'm into that. Like now,
But you need to lift weight though.
Okay, I'm gonna get to that.
You need to lift weight.
I like that. I appreciate that. You look like you're. See, if you told me that, I'm like, this guy knows his way around a weight. Like, I listen to this guy. But yeah, so I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but now I'm like you're learning. Like it's like, damn. Like you see athletes, like actually, it's like these very big accomplishments. Like which I didn't have respect for now. Now I'm like, okay, this is very cool. Like you know what I mean? Like
But it's nice for your mental health too.
100%.
It's the I
100%.
think it's the reflection of you basically.
Yeah.
Of how your mind is.
Yeah.
Because every time I wake up, I don't want to go to the gym, but
Right.
most days I still
See,
go.
it happened one day where I basically have a track by my house, so that's kind of like my thing.
Okay.
And then the track is about like 1.5 miles. So I know that if I make it to the track and then I do 2 miles and then walk back, I'm just knocked out 5 miles.
Of course.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So so that's been my thing. I've been like kind of like getting better at it and doing this, and I've been like be able
Nice.
to run a little bit better, which I never thought in my life I would be able to do, you know? But it's
the-
cool. Like I woke up at some point, and I was like, oh, I want to go to the track, and I did it. And I was like, who the fuck am I?
But that's the thing, though.
Yeah, that
This
happened
is
with the running. I was like,
but
am
if
I
you want to
running?
Yeah,
keep-
like
if-
I'm running, bitch. Like like the other day I was on the track.
And
Sorry, there's a little sprint. I was trying to sprint more, and then I was like, I let him know. Like I started going into it, and I was like, who the fuck am I, bro? Like
it's nice though, right?
Yeah. It's
The
cool,
feeling
it's
is
cool.
nice after.
Yeah, it's nice.
Have you ever regretted a workout?
I haven't regretted it, but I've had workouts where I get my ass kicked.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
Sure, but we still have.
but you always feel great after about it,
course.
you know. So,
Of course.
yeah, I don't know. I'm like the yoga, like I love it. I do like,
Yoga is fun.
I fucking
it's
love it.
It's great.
but I can't do a
like-
headstand.
Oh, I can.
I can't. And then my like yoga teacher always wants me to do it. I'm like, just go away, get the fuck away from me. Like, Leave me alone.
Do you do hot yoga or
No, I didn't do yoga. I have actually.
you have to go to hot yoga.
Yeah, I don't.
It's nice. I think
no.
it's
It's
nicer
nice.
than the.
It's nice, but it's nice in theory. Okay.
No, it's nice in
No.
practice.
Okay, but
Just-
can
yeah.
I'm gonna put some.
try it.
I will.
And then come back.
I'm not against the hot yoga. That's not the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I am with that again, but like, I'm thinking about like people use the mats, and it's like sweaty in there.
No, it's your mat.
gross.
Bring your
Just bring yours.
And then it's like
And then
probably
they-
people are sweating
No,
everywhere.
but
like,
they clean
no
it
one
after-
mops there.
after.
Meh.
That's yeah, they do. Yeah, they
be
do.
okay.
Okay, all right.
I went
all
to a lot of hot yoga.
Yeah?
And you clean the mat after. There's disinfectant that you spray.
I bet you
on
feel
it.
great though. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna stretch you out.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's nice though. The hot one is nicer than the room
It's
temperature.
crazy though. Like, are you really just don't like? Yeah, it's crazy just feeling that, like, actually feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like, oh, my body responds to certain things. You know, like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's why I
But
started.
if you use it, then you're gonna keep using it.
Yeah.
I've seen some MRIs of triathletes in their 70s, and their bone density and muscle is similar to people in their 30s.
Okay.
And I've seen, and then one of the biggest problem when you get older is you
Yeah.
lose bone density and you lose muscle. So people fell, right? And then they break.
I can.
And that's how they die.
That is very true. I can tell you pretty much, like, I have two elderly grandmothers, and like one of them walks every day, but she has like a bad knee, all kinds of fucked up shit, but she just wants to
She walks.
get up and go. I have another one who's just pretty much just sad and depressed and just
Dying.
doesn't do anything, and it's like, and like, she has fucked up legs and stuff, but like she's still trying to do anything. The other one's like, so you can tell that's 100% true. Like, it's her mentality and
Yeah.
like the willingness you're trying to go, which
I think so.
it's
as
another part
well.
of like I'm learning about myself. Like, it's good.
But
cool.
it's nice because think about it. You just have one.
Yeah.
You just have one body.
Yeah.
So might as well
You got this one
make
car.
sure-
Take care of it.
make sure that you take care of it. Change the oil. One time I didn't change the oil on my car, and then
My car blew up.
the
I
car
had the
broke.
same thing happen to me. Yeah, I was pretty bad when I was young. I fucked up like 3 cars.
And then you learn. Oh, I guess it's important to change the oil.
Yeah. I guess you do need oil after all. After a year. Can we get to this pirate stuff? What's going on? You got me over here guessing.
She wants to sail.
Fuck yeah, let's do it, dude. I was so fast on that one. I've wanted to learn to sail so long. It's not even funny.
Oh,
Yeah, I just don't know how.
there's
Only-
there's a couple schools
Me
down
neither.
here.
School,
that do-
right?
Yeah.
But I can see myself on the
I can do that.
fucking rope,
I
and
can
then
do that. I can
I'm
swim.
like, oh.
Okay.
Ah.
First of all, we're gonna have like a dinky probably. It's not gonna be that big of a boat.
No, we're gonna get a real captain.
Oh, okay.
For this adventure.
I see a boat out here. You can kind of start navigating with it.
No, but imagine like whole wooden ships, like in big sails.
No.
No.
Imagine a yacht where I lay down and someone feeds me caviar. I like that. Why don't you think of that shit?
Yeah, I didn't know the plan was a big old wooden boat.
Yeah.
Ah,
Maybe a
I'm
catamaran. Let's start
maybe I'm
there.
dreaming
Oh,
too
yeah.
much. I don't
Yeah,
know.
those are nice, right? You guys can sail over the world with your 5 kids. Look at that. See? I got it for you guys already.
With horses and things.
On the boat?
Oh
Were
yeah.
you Noah? It's got really weird.
What if we want to take them for a spin after when we land on when we want to conquer some land?
What are you conquering? Everything's been conquered already.
Gonna raid some village, bro.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm good on that one. Colonialism was crazy.
Huh?
Colonialism was crazy.
I always wanted to be Viking.
I think it sounds cool.
It does.
Like if
sound
you're on the
cool.
end of like, I'm big and strong, I'm gonna take women and take what I want. But if you're on the other side where you're like, I'm gonna get my head cut off, you're not gonna be. Vikings did that a lot.
But how cool that was, though.
I get it. Pirate Viking, heard. What else? What else you got? What else you want to throw out there while we're doing this? What
Well,
are the manly ideas? You want to shoot a gun or something? You want to?
I like to shoot guns. I bought an arrow last week. But not an arrow.
A bow and arrow.
bow. Yeah.
Oh, I love that actually. That's fucking hard though.
I know. Apparently.
How good are you?
Medium to.
I want to do that with you. Next
would
time
be
you
fun.
go to
I
like
remember.
whatever.
I became a member at the Fort Lauderdale Archery Club.
Okay.
It's right beside my house.
Next time you do it,
apparently.
tell me. I want to go. I want to do
Dude,
this.
I
Yeah.
can't wait
Fuck
to have
yeah.
my bow.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm
I
so
want to kill like
excited.
a quail.
Because I'd love to. Because I learned that you can hunt deer and boar
Turkey.
and turkey here. There's a big hunting community.
I know
in
there's one on
Florida.
like Okeechobee where there's like a farm and you can
Yeah.
just basically rent it and they like take you places.
Yeah.
I also want to do the whole. Have
How
you heard?
fun would that be, though?
That'd be
to
amazing.
Go hunting with a bow.
That'd be amazing. I would love that.
Yeah.
But see, I might be talking shit because like I'm all about this idea right now, but I feel like if I kill an animal, I'll cry. You know what I
You
mean?
might,
Like,
you might.
like, I'll start being like, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I agree with you.
You
I
know?
agree with you, but because I did when we killed
Yeah,
the moose.
yeah, yeah.
I went to one hunting trip with my uncle and my dad, and we killed the moose. And I had an assist on
moose
that
are
kill. I have an
big.
assist on that kill.
Oh, because you couldn't pull the trigger.
No, I pulled the trigger.
Oh, but somebody had to.
Let me.
Let's hear it. Let's hear this traumatizing story. I can't wait.
But when my dad killed the moose, and then it was there. I skinned the whole thing with my uncle. He showed me how to remove all of the skin with
That's
a
cool.
knife.
That's cool.
And it was cool. Yeah, it was.
I
Cool.
wanted to
Hey,
learn
look,
that.
I took a photo. I sent it to my mom on Snapchat. It was like
Oh,
it was
Snapchat existed at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It
this
was
is
in
not that.
2019.
Oh, okay. Wow.
so not
oh,
so long
I
ago.
thought you were like a child.
No.
Like you cried.
No,
like,
no.
You got little mittens on. You know. Okay.
No, it was not so long ago.
Okay. I know. Shit. Yeah. You said Snapchat. I was like, whoa.
Because and then because I got emotional, and then because we did kill that thing.
Yeah.
But then we had so much meat, and
Okay.
we were able to
Yeah, right, of course.
eat this delicious meat
Yeah.
of.
I'm all about like.
Wild game is the best meat.
Yeah.
is the best.
Yeah.
So what happened is like we went. It was the first year because every year my dad and my uncle goes hunting together, and then at Christmas time there's always a story of the hunt.
Okay.
And my uncle makes a big deal out of this.
Okay.
And it's funny because he shits on my dad most of the
Okay,
time, and
alright.
then the next year my
Who's
dad
older,
shit-
your brother, your uncle, or your dad?
My uncle.
Okay.
He's a real boomer.
Okay. Okay.
And then in 2019, before COVID, so we went, and that was the first year I went, so I was very excited, and I had this old gun, but I knew it was because we tried it before, and then it was shooting a little bit below, so it was a little crooked a little bit, so the faulty weapon.
Okay.
So keep
But
that.
you
in-
shot it with a bow and arrow.
No, with a gun.
Oh, okay.
With
Got
a
you.
gun
Got
back
you.
then, because the bow and arrow, my uncle does that, but I haven't hunted with.
That's freaking cool.
Oh yeah, it must.
Okay,
be.
but so this is recent.
So 2019, yeah, and
okay.
my friend Dan says it's the best hunting story you've ever heard.
Oh wow.
Because he tells that to all of his fucking hunting buddies.
I would cry too. I also have you heard about that? You can
No, that's not the story.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we went to the hunt, and I think it was the third day, because we would go early in the morning to our stand in the woods, and then
Okay.
and then we'd try to find find the moose
Okay.
on my uncle's land, and then that day, it was very early because we would leave around 5 the camp, and then we would walk, and because we want to be at your spot before dawn.
Okay. All right. I'm
Before-
listening. How
anyway.
cold is it out here, by the way?
Not so bad. Not so bad. So we walked, and then I got on my stand, on my tree stand, and then I was texting, and then it was just breaking. It was like I think 7:30 or 7:45. I just got there.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Okay.
On the stand in the tree, and then I was texting, and I look up, and I see this fucking moose, huge things.
They're massive.
They're
They're
massive.
massive.
They're
And the fact that they're
massive.
like 7
And then-
tall and they can rain dance on your ass, you know, like.
So I was about like 12 feet in the tree, and I see this fucking moose. There's no tree in front of me. It's clear. I can't miss. It's clear. So it's coming here, and then it stops right in front of me, 40 yards max. It's right there, and then so I got. This is what I'm supposed to.
So it hurt you. It hurt you.
This is what I. This is no.
Okay.
It didn't.
Oh, okay.
So I take my gun, and then I mirror it right here.
Okay.
Because you want to
Yeah,
hit.
yeah,
You
you're
want
supposed to hit a certain
right,
area.
right there, here. So you hit the vitals, and then I mirror, crank the gun, and I mirror, and then I'm telling myself, don't miss. It's right there. It wouldn't, it's take your
Okay.
time.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't want
yeah.
to miss. I mirror. Bam! And then the thing doesn't move.
Oh,
and
wow.
and then I was like, oh shit, I missed. Bam! Fuck! Bam!
How many times you shot this fucking thing?
Fuck! Bam! I had 4 bullets. Then I shot the 4. Then I missed 4 times.
Oh.
I missed 4 times. The fucking thing stays right there. He's like, bro, kill me. I give you 4 shots. I text my dad, Dad, I don't have any more bullets.
What do you mean you text your dad? Where's your dad? Is your dad around
Because
you?
he's
Oh, he's in
'cause
another spot.
He was in another spot.
Okay.
So I text my dad, and then I text my dad, and I see the moose. He wants to go there, but then we're gonna lose him because my dad is over there. So I want to block this motherfucker. So what I did is I got down from the tree a little bit, and then I see the moose go that way, and then it was like cool, and then I hear bam.
Oh.
And then my dad killed it coming this way. So I had an assist on that kill.
Okay. Okay.
And then I cried.
I was like, what's the crying part? I'm waiting for it.
And then I cried because it was one of the most beautiful moment of my life. I've never seen my dad so proud to have done something with his son. And it was
Well,
truly.
you boofed it. He's like, I gotta step in for my kid.
No, but I did get an assist because if I wasn't there that morning, this moose was gonna leave. Nobody would have ever seen it. Somebody else might have killed it.
What happened to like the head and all that stuff? Do you get to keep it and mount it and shit, or no?
I gave it. We kept the head. And there was this, how do you call the wood? The wood, right?
Yeah.
So I gave the wood to my dad for Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we had.
I hope he has a big house because those fucking things are massive. You gotta find
we had
somewhere to
this
put those things.
taxidermist do the job, and then he put it on the plate, and then I gave it to my dad. Now it's in the new sugar shack that he built.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then but it was crazy to take care of the whole thing because what happened is when you kill the animal, then you need to gut it.
Right.
You need to gut
Why
it.
is that though?
Because otherwise the intestine and things like that is gonna corrupt the meat.
Okay, I got you.
So you have to get that as soon as you can, and then so what we did is we let it kind of we lift the moose up in the tree in reverse. So all of the blood spills.
Right.
So it kind of dries
it's
out.
a fucking murder scene.
Yeah, I know.
Literally.
I know, literally.
Yeah.
And so after we take it out, and then we skinned it.
Were you there for that? No.
No,
Because it's happened 2019. Yeah, okay, I heard. Are you a hunter?
I haven't hunted.
I want to go gator hunting. Can you make that happen?
Yeah.
I want to do
Can we
that.
kill those motherfuckers?
It's some
Yeah,
crazy
a lot of the
shit.
stores that are in South Florida, the closer you get to the Glades, they'll sell like boots or heads and things like that. We have the population's strong enough.
Have you had gator tail? Have you eaten any gator?
We
had
gator,
yeah.
nuggets.
I had gator nuggets.
Gator nuggets are fuego.
It's
I
not
love
good.
gator
I don't
nuggets.
like
You
it.
don't like it?
No.
Oh,
I might as
never
well go
mind.
with the chicken.
Yeah. No good.
It's good. I had gator tacos. I had gator nuggets. I've had gator ribs. The gator ribs are fuego.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I want to apparently you have to, there's a certain way you got to get them because you can only kill them a certain way. They only have like a weak spot here because if you shoot them,
Really?
you got to shoot
They
them
have
right
a
here.
soft spot.
They have a soft spot where you can
Like
only
the
kill 'em.
babies?
Like the adults. Like they have a soft spot right here. So you have to like get them on the boat somehow and like it's a whole thing. Like, but I want to do it. It seems fun.
So you get them on the boat, and then you have your revolver, and then you shoot them in the head.
Kinda, but you have to
Cold-blooded.
you got to use a certain type of. There's like a process to it. Doesn't
Of
it look
killing
like
the
fun?
gator? Well, they're
You can-
dinosaurs.
You can mount that and give it to your dad. See? Ah.
Well, maybe he's gonna well, it backfired for Happy Gilmore.
Okay, that was a movie. That thing's huge.
Holy shit! How big was the gator
love
you
this.
saw?
That's a big boy.
Wow.
That's a pretty big gator.
We saw some big
actually.
gators yesterday. It hissed at me and Victor.
Really?
We got too close to it.
Did it eat you?
I hope like the Florida National Wildlife Rescue doesn't listen to me right now. No, we got close to it and then we saw him and he.
Allegedly.
It's on film. We're fucked already. No, yeah. So there's like a little road, and they like I guess there's like little bridges kind of that connect the roads. And the gator was right there. So there's running water underneath the bridges. So I think that's where they hang out there. But yeah, he was right there. We got out of the car, and he was big, and he was by himself. So he was probably a boy. He's probably pissy. And yeah, we got close, and we were hanging out for a while. And then I was like, and Victor got close to him, and he went to take a picture, and I was taking video of Victor, and I was like, Victor, get close to the gator. Because we were over it. And as soon as he did that, he was like you heard him, like, the hiss.
Really?
And I was like, oh, we got too close to this fucker. Yeah.
It's all fun and games until it's moved.
Because he was like the third or fourth one we got close to that yesterday. And, like, they all were just, they're looking at you, but they don't do nothing. But this one was like, and I was like, oh, no. We pushed it with this one, yeah.
When we were in the canoe, did you have a little skip? Did your heart skip a beat when you saw the first one move go that went in the water?
No, not
in the
really.
canoe?
I'm used to. I've kayaked a lot, and I'm used to like seeing them. I have never had like a bad interaction. That thing is fucking huge.
Holy shit!
Wow, and the fact that he can lift them is another fucking crazy thing.
Well, look at the legs though. That's yeah.
That's the thing. They can fuck you up, dude. They can really fuck you up. But yeah, I've had experience with them, like where it's like you don't really fuck with them, they don't fuck with you.
Have you seen the old guys that the gator tried to eat his dog, and then the guy jumped in the water and fucked the gator up?
Yes. My favorite thing about that is that like someone made like a meme about it afterwards, and it's like every Floridian, it's only a 3-footer, and that's literally how I would have thought about it. I was like, it's not that
Like,
big
oh,
of a
it's just a
gator. Like,
baby.
yeah.
No, it's a small one.
Yeah, that's a
I
small
can take
one.
this one.
Yeah,
too.
the big one, he might not have, if there was the one he's holding, the guy would have never fought the dog either. Fuck that dog.
with this gator.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
The thing is, though, that's scary.
But maybe you go from high and then you jump and then you help elbow him
So
in the head. Maybe you jump and then.
So there's apparently something that they have they also have like bad peripheral vision. Like I saw this guy, he was in a pool with one. And he was like, oh, look, he's like, look at this gator. And he's like fucking with it and touching it. He's like, but if I do this, and he goes like that, and the gator
Right in front?
immediately snapped at like where he kind of like pointed. And you're like, oh shit. So they have like some type of like, you're blind here, let me fuck with you. Like you can, it doesn't matter. Or like, you're seeing something.
And then the gator is like, if I see you,
yeah,
motherfucker,
like, I can't see you, but you're.
these motherfucking gulls are fucking.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't.
Huh? Are you scared of this gator right here? What's going
No,
on?
I
Are
was
you
reading
cold?
No, I'm not. I was
What are
reading
you
about
reading?
the vision.
Alligators are blind on the side. Okay, let's hear it. Another misconception is the alligators have bad eyesight due to their head shaped and eye position. This is far from truth.
However,
Alligators are positioned on the side of their heads, but they can see straight forward. This gives them a wider view than
but then
humans.
Google lied on a bunch of things too as well. So maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I just know that I saw the. I'm not saying this is true. I saw the video of the guy do it, and then I saw what he did.
Yeah, I saw it
I don't
too.
know. But he's like in water, like the gator's floating. Like
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking
No.
about?
Yeah, I know the video.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Would you go swimming in the Everglades?
Maybe. Depends.
Depends where.
Depends. Yeah. Because I know that like gators eat like once a week.
Really?
Yeah, they eat like once a week, so if they're full, they're good. So who knows? You got a lucky gator, or you're you'll be
Roll the
hungry.
dice.
I also seen like there's places in the Everglades. I'm saying the Everglades is like magical to me. There's a bike trail out there, and you can literally just ride it. And there's like,
Shark Valley.
well, there's another one, not Shark Valley, but Shark Valley. I know which one you're talking about. This one's even more insane because the gators are actually on the road. Shark Valley, they're kind of on the side. But yeah, like people just like around the gators. I'm like, and they're just vibing out.
Welcome to Florida.
So weird.
On mushrooms, vibing out.
I could be. I may or may not be growing mushrooms right now. We're not going to talk about that, though. This is going to get me a felony.
That's okay. That's okay.
But we'll talk about that later, guys. The cameras are off.
Well, it grows on cows shit, too.
Huh?
What?
I've wanted to forage mushrooms. I'm doing it for experimental reasons, actually. That's what I can tell you.
One of my friends is a psychiatrist, and he treats patients with the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bad story about that, actually. I
Really?
have a friend who, I think he had really bad PTSD. But he was already like on the verge of a mental breakdown, so I don't say this. But yeah, one time he comes to my house.
If you have issues and you do mushrooms, you're gonna deal with them.
Yeah, so he showed up at my
Holy
house
shit.
and he was all kinds of fucked up. Like he should have been like on meds. And I was like, here's some mushrooms. I heard they cure PTSD. Anyway, that did not end up well. He like stole my dog.
What?
Stole my roommate's dog. He went missing for 24 hours. Like, yeah, it was.
Oh, like not well,
yeah,
not well.
dude. Like, it was weird. Like, and I'm over here like, let me just give him some mushrooms. Maybe it'll fix him. No.
How is he after?
I don't know. So here's the thing. So he was this guy we used to work with. I was close to him, but that's kind of it. And yeah, he kind of looked like a very like how do I explain it? Like he was like very I don't know. There was just always something with him, but he had very secluded, very lonely. And then we also worked this place together, and then I stopped working there. And I kind of lost contact with him for like a month or two maybe. But then he shows up to my house, and
Randomly?
No, I like made plans to see him.
Oh, okay.
He
So
shows
he
up at my
doesn't. He didn't show up to your house.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. But he shows up at my house, and like we're supposed to hang out, and then, like I'm talking to him, and he's telling me how he got fired,
Okay.
and he's like, "Oh, I got fired like a week ago." And I'm like, "Okay," but he was in his work uniform, and so I'm like, "What?" And then he starts talking to me, getting really weird. He gets to my house. He starts talking to me about God and the veil of the universe and how he's not jerking off. That has something to do with that. And because, like, women are whores. He's really just saying, like, mumbles. Like, he's just saying, like, random things and he's putting them together. And that's what we can't forget. He's, like, the veil of the universe. And, like, all these things. And why he's not touching himself. And, like, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, yeah. And then it got really weird. It got really weird. And then, like, I had a roommate at the time who had a dog. And, he said that the dog, his mom's spirit was in the dog, and that the dog reminded him of his mom. And I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, he hangs out at my house. I was like, you know what? You need to go to sleep. Like, we're going to just call it a night. I called my roommate because I'm like, yo, dude, I need you to come to the house because, like, this dude's acting weird and legit. I need, like, someone around. Like, you know, like, in case.
I need another person to
yeah, like, I don't know what's going on with him. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, you should come home. Like, and I've never taught my roommate that way. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, that's weird.
Bro, I need you home right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I was like, dude, I'm not scared, but I'm scared. Yeah, and so you can just tell he's come some kind of like episode. And I found out later he got off his meds. But yeah, and then he sends it at my house. We're hanging out. Somehow the mushrooms come up later that day where I'm like, let's all take mushrooms and figure it out. So, yeah, we do that. And, yeah, it gets weirder. And then at some point, I'm just like, I'm on drugs. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to deal with this. I'm going to go to my room and hang out. I hear my door, like, open. Yeah, he took my roommate's dog. My roommate went to work. Like, he thought he was his mom. He took the dog. The dog, like, and I was like, holy fucking shit.
What happened
My
after?
roommate, so I had to go look for this fucking dog. Like, I find the dog like an hour later, just wandering on my complex.
Oh, okay.
My friend is missing completely. Like,
Wow.
nowhere to be found. So I get the dog back, at least. My roommate's going to kill me, whatever. Oh, fun fact. So he left with the dog, but this guy left his wallet, his shoes, and his cell phone at my house. And then the dog comes back, but he doesn't. And he's gone for like 48 hours. And then I find out I lived at this kind of a river. I live in Alapata. There's like a crossing, there's a bridge. And my buddy, actually funny enough, one of the guys I do the pizza with now, he used to live on the other side of the bridge. But I can see like his place or my place from across the river. He had like a couch or like this like kind of hanging couch thing from a tree outside of his complex, his building. He ended up there. He ended up like spending the night there. Like he ended up there like randomly. Yeah, and like people like fed him. Like they gave him pastelito, they gave him coffee, like in the building, like so random. And then yeah.
So it ended well then.
So it ended well, but kinda. Yeah, like we're like, dude, you're having like a fucking full on breakdown. Like we need to figure out what to do with you. And then so we found out his dad lived in like in Sarasota, and like we put him on a bus and sent him to Sarasota. And like that was the last. Yeah, I had lost complete contact. Like he changed his number. I haven't heard from him. Like we don't know what happened to him. But like it was really weird because like it reminded me of like a lot of like seeing like vets. I know he had like a trauma. He had like PTSD.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, like me and him are just 2 steps away from each other. You know what I mean? Like where he's done some things in his life where like I could have been in those positions. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like that's crazy. Like, but seeing his actual mental like breakdown, I was like, fucking weird. Like,
wow.
Very insane. Very lighthearted on the podcast. I don't know.
No,
what
but
I
it's crazy how those substance can have a different effect on people's minds, because you hear people that smoke weed and then they turn psychotic.
Mm-hmm.
If they have if they have some sort of precondition for mental illness or whatever, there's a whole documentary on this.
Yeah.
I don't remember who did it. Maybe it happened to me. Maybe it didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had some crazy experiences on drugs, but yeah, nothing like that ever. But like, but he was already like, he was already there. You know what I mean? Like I gave him mushrooms, and that just didn't help the situation, obviously.
No, that's the thing though, because if you're not.
But I had full intentions of trying to do that. Sorry.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah, but that's what I could tell. Like it was happening to him.
Is that the one when you hear voices?
I don't know, but he was saying
if
shit
it's
like
your
that.
voices, is that a problem?
He was saying he was just hearing like, I don't know, dude. Like it was a very interesting. What happened with me?
What happened with people when they have this? I've heard that the voices tell you that they kind of lead you into doing like bad things
Negative
or whatever.
Things,
yeah.
I don't know.
Do you know how it works?
I had a bad experience like that on mushrooms one time.
No.
I had a bad experience like that on mushrooms one time.
Really?
Yeah. It's never happened to me ever since, before or after. But, yeah, randomly, I'm at my friend's house. It's our first time tripping, actually. It's her and her boyfriend. And he made mushroom chocolates. And I don't know what happened. I fell asleep, kind of. Like, I took a little nap on the mushrooms. When I woke up, everything looked like Breaking Bad. Everything was, like, yellow tint, like we're in New Mexico.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was weird.
Well, you were in the Mexican in the movie.
But it looked weird. It didn't look like this. Like imagine like everything had a yellow filter to it, you know. And then I started hearing things. I heard like you should kill them, like get rid of them.
What?
Yeah. And so I started, and yeah, like it got louder in my head, and I'm like sitting in this chair, like kind of.
Was it your voice or?
I don't know what it was, but I literally I remember I got up and I thought I got up and I told my friends I was like, your house is haunted. There's a spirit trying to possess me and it's trying to tell me to kill you guys. And as soon as that's him, they're like, okay, like let's go over here. Like you're not killing anybody.
Let's make sure Danny doesn't have a knife.
Yeah. And I remember like they lived on like a second story floor, so they brought me down to the first one and like we're sitting there touching grass. And then like I'm like talking to them, like I'm freaking out, and they're like talking to me and they're like running my back. And I just realized it's like I'm looking at both of you. I was like, oh, I'm like freaking out. Like I can realize like finally I'm like I'm bugging, you know, like. But yeah, it was weird how just like it hit me like it's strange. Never happened to me ever again too. It's weird.
It is weird.
You ever had a crazy? What's your experience with psychedelics? You like psychedelics?
Yeah. Well, the first time I did it, I was in the woods with my friends. We were camping.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Mushrooms?
And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was at this rafting retreat that we had.
Okay.
And back then I was like a student painting contractor.
Okay.
Because we had the student painting business,
Okay.
and we
Like
were
you paint houses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, houses, decks, exteriors,
Whatever, yeah.
kitchen, whatever. And we would hire painters. We were doing that in the university, and then there was people in Ottawa and in Montreal and in Quebec City.
Okay.
And one of the guys from Montreal, we would all it was all the same company, so we would go. All of my best friend comes from there, basically, and we went to this rafting place. And that night, one of the painter from one of my friend, he had this huge bag of mushrooms.
Oh boy!
And then he kept feeding me.
Good friend.
I heard sounds. No, I saw sounds.
I've done that before.
So we were in the woods, and it was late at night, and in the main lobby of the rafting place, they would play some drums.
Okay.
They had this
Oh,
drum.
I like this hippie bongo tribe,
yeah.
drum circle.
Yeah, kind of, with lights and things like that. And then when I remember, because I was with my friend Simon, and we came out of the woods, we had probably 10 of the mushroom, and then the other guy.
That's a lot.
The other guy had at least twice as much as we did. It was because the bag was empty at the end of the night, and his fingers was a little weird.
Yeah.
But it was one of the craziest experience, because I would see the sound wave coming out of the main lobby, and I would feel.
Let me ask you this: did you see it as in, like, think of it like you see it's transparent, but you can see the notes?
No.
Okay, how
I
did
was
you see
kind
it?
of seeing the color, and it was moving, and it was, and I would feel the drum like it was insane.
Oh, okay.
And finally, when we got there, we had a look at ourselves, and we were like, "Ooh, not looking good."
Not looking good.
But after
Whitney,
that,
how about you? Well, your mom's not watching. It's okay. You can talk to us. Never done psychedelics? Okay, it's cool. Keep your secrets to yourself, which... I did DMT one time. Only one time. And
What's DMT?
DMT is... Well, it can be different things, but it's supposed to be like... They call it the spirit molecule.
Is it the frog venom or something like that?
No, well, that could be MDO5T, but
Because one of
it's
my
similar.
friends told me that he did ayahuasca in Mexico.
So yeah, so DMT. Think of DMT as like you know how crack is cocaine, but it's like a very strong, fast act. Like think of DMT as like ayahuasca, but very fast, very strong, and like just it lasts like about 5-10 minutes. Like
Oh, really?
5-10-15 minutes. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But it's supposed to be the chemical that your brain releases when you're sleeping, or they say when you die. I mean, I don't know if that's proven or not, but anyway, apparently you can get it from a lot of things. You can just kind of make your own DMT. It can happen, but it's supposed to be kind of like very natural, I guess. But it's a lot in our brain has this chemical that can do that. So, and people on DMT have very similar experiences.
What is it?
So there's levels to it. But basically, long story short, the last level is always you basically shoot up out of your body, and you have like these weird experiences with like entities, like people or like stuff like that. I remember my buddy did it, and he talked about how he's like, oh yeah, it's the chick from the Tool cover, and I'm like, the chick from the Tool cover. You ever listen to Tool?
No.
Anyway, neither do I, but I know what it looks like. And then people say like, oh, it's like Shiva, like 3 arms with the faces.
Okay.
And that's what he meant. That's what the Tool cover person looks like. And so, like, a lot of people see
Really?
the same person. They have, like, very similar things. Yeah, it's very wild.
Huh.
But anyway, there's, like, levels to it. If you smoke enough, you can feel it in your body. Your body feels great. Feels, like, very relaxed. But you have, like, these, like shapes you see. Like, things start to go, like, weird. You can tell how it's, like, oh, I'm dying. Like, you can feel something. Not, like, when you're in it, but, like, you can tell, like, if that's actually what happens to your body. Like, you can tell there's, like, something happening, you know? And then the second thing is that you see, like, all these shapes and hieroglyphics, and you don't see anything else, which is where I've gotten to so far. I have tried a couple times, but I never got to that last level.
Do you think that's the portal through?
Maybe. Dude, it's fucking weird.
I think maybe that's the portal through another vagina, and then you're born again.
It could be. I did it one time by myself.
Those are black holes, bro.
That could be a thing. Like,
Literally.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, and this is what I know about DMT. I had it in a pen. Like you said, you have weed pens. They had like the Benjamin, you know. They have a DMT pen like that, so it's easy for you to do. But it's hard to get a little higher with it. Anyway, I was smoking with it, and I had my roommate's cat at the time with me, and my bed. I was by myself. I was smoking. Why are you laughing?
It's gonna get weird.
It got weird. I know, right? It gets weirder. I was smoking, and then I got to kind of like a level of DMT I hadn't gotten to before. Like I saw these hieroglyphics. They call it the Crystal City.
Okay.
They say that you're supposed to see all these crystals and all these green things and like.
Is that where all of the crystal girls come from?
Maybe all the crunchy granola crystal girls come
Those are
from.
weird.
No, they call it the Emerald City. Sorry, and it's supposed to be like a bunch of. But you can tell when I was seeing it, it looked like I was looking at kryptonite or something. It was green and glass and like all these things. I was seeing these things, and then anyway, I started kind of like see something. But then my roommate's cat woke me up. And he was freaking out, dude. Like, he was like, meow, meow. Like,
Maybe he was about to eat you.
Maybe. But he was freaking the fuck out, dude. I've never seen him freak out like that. Like, and he was
Really?
like, dude, it was so weird. I never did DMT after that. At least by myself. Yeah, like, it was so weird. Like, and that's when I was like, I don't know, but like, I know when I'm fucked up on drugs or like drinking or whatever, my cats can see things. You know what I mean? Like, my cat's like, no, when I'm being weird. Same thing. This cat was just acting out of pocket. It was very strange. Very, very strange. Anyway, kids, do DMT. It's fun.
No, well, maybe.
You're supposed to. It's like a powder. You're supposed to smoke it with like a little weed. But yeah, just so you know, that's a new one to add to the list of fun things to do.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Why not? Why not? What are you scared of?
Maybe dying.
Apparently, this entity talks to you, and you like know about your future and things like that, and it's weird. But people forget about it when they come back out of the high. And again, like I said, like you're only gone for about 10, 15 minutes. At most, you're gone for 15 minutes.
But okay.
The high, but you're out.
What do you think the cat? What do you think the cat saw?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. But I have a belief. They have this belief. They say that cats are like very spiritual animals, and they're like dolphins and cats have this weird connection. Yeah. I believe that. You know what I mean? Like, I could see that. But yeah, I don't know what it was, but it freaked them out.
It could be because
my nose is very itchy. We're not doing drugs, by the way. I just wanted to mention that to the watchers here.
It's just for educations.
No, I mean, I feel like I've been here. I talk about DMT, mushrooms. I'm over here scratching my nose. I'm like, I just look guilty of everything you're gonna accuse me of. And nothing has been cut. Everything's good. I ate pizza, for God's sakes.
The pizza was good.
The pizza was really great. The pizza was good.
Pizza was good.
It's been a great time.
Oh shit! It's almost 11.
Oh wow.
Let's wrap this up.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Thanks for having me, guys.
Huh? What's next? Where do you find you?
Oh,
Where can we find you?
You can find me down the street.
I'll
be asking for money on the corner.
He's underneath the bridge at 95 Highway and 2nd Street.
Exactly. Find me at Danny Ortiz Photo. That's my Instagram. That's probably the easiest thing to find me. I got my website and stuff like that there.
And what are you looking forward
What
to?
are you working on?
Oh, and then look for Rebel Pizza. I'm sorry. Wow, I was fucking up on my plugs, huh? Yeah, dude. Rebel Pizza. Come show some love. We're there Wednesdays outside of J. Wakefield.
Nice.
And I also bartend at J. Wakefield on the weekends, basically. So I'll be there.
Nice.
Probably
Dude,
a good chance of seeing me there. And if I'm in a good mood, I'll be nice to you. And if I'm not, I'll be shitty to you. And whatever. You'll be fine. You guys gotta come on Wednesday. I know you're busy, but come Wednesday to the pop-up. I'll feed you.
Of course.
Great pizza.
Nice.
We'll plug it in later. Yeah. You want to hit that
All right.
stop
Ciao,
button?
everybody.